Welcome to the Cuyahoga County Fair here at the Berea Fairgrounds. I'm Kenny Livingood. We got the Railbird Bob Roberts behind me, and we got the legendary Steve-O on the camera. Hopefully we avoid some rain. We have 13 races on tap right now.
This place is the rain maker.
It rains every year.
Were you here 2 years ago for the tornado?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was. Tornado sirens went off.
Sausage signs were flying in the air.
We're already further than we were last time. They've made it on the track.
You're right. You're right.
13 races are scheduled for today.
Which, by the way, have you heard what they're going to do at Urbana tomorrow?
Well, they canceled today.
So tomorrow, I don't know who's doing the broadcast, but you may want to go light a candle for them. 37 races.
They're going to run all 17 from today back tomorrow.
Thank you. That's what the tote guy said downstairs.
I'm glad we're here today.
Better believe it. Oh, boy.
We do have pari-mutuel wagering here, which is cool. Always love having betting at the fairs.
The announcer's reading driver changes.
I got a few of them.
Okay, I got one.
Race 1, number 3 is Chris Hirschberger.
3-horse, Colt Man?
Colt Man, Chris Hirschberger.
Okay.
5 across here. 6 will start from the second tier.
Right.
They'll line up behind the Northfield Park starting car.
Darn right.
Drove it right up here this morning.
So, just to backtrack a bit, the last time I saw you, I think you were a bachelor. Now you're married?
I am married.
Congratulations. When was the day?
June 26th.
Okay. Last weekend at my house, we had an engagement party for my 4th and final daughter. So hopefully I'll be marrying her off in the next year.
No more Roberts coming around?
Well, all I know is I had money saved for the wedding. If she wasn't going to get married, I was going to buy a horse, but I think that horse has left the barn. So, did you go on a honeymoon?
Maybe you can buy her a horse as a wedding gift.
Yeah, that'll go over big. Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We went to Antigua.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Day Airman, the driver, Braden Rhodes. Number 2 is Confess, owned by Daniel J. Miller of Orville, Ohio, and Angus Lake of Worcester, Ohio. Trained by Miranda Shedrin, the driver, Angus Lake. Number 3 is Colt Man, owned by David J. Miller of Mantua, Ohio. Trained by Darren Harvey, the driver, Chris Hirschberger. Number 4 is Barcelona Mickey, owned by the stable Barcelona Mickey of Brunswick, Ohio. Hutchison Harness LLC of North Ridgeville, Ohio. Trained by Jason McGinnis, the driver, Anthony McDonald. The 5 is Believe in Mickey, owned by Jerry Meisel of Westland, Michigan. Trained by Steve Novak, the driver, Mark St. Louis Jr. Number 6 is Rockin' Fearless, owned by Suzanne Bates of Gibsonburg, Ohio. Trained by Ty Bates, the driver, Logan Ebersol. Horse will take one long score and go to the gate. Mutual windows closing in 4 minutes.
All the marketing and publicity. Can you give us a weather update?
Oh, you know what? It's wanted to rain all day. The drizzle was here.
Right.
And it has just stayed in the sky. So I'm hoping.
I don't know, dude.
Racing underway. We're going to get all our races in, Bob.
I came across the 480 bridge, and there was sprinkling about an hour and a half. But it's going to hold off, I hope. Let's hope it holds off. We got to get 13 of these babies in today.
We need to get 13.
So, well, how about this? Urbana races for 3 days. They got in yesterday's card. They've called off tonight's, and they're going to run 37 races tomorrow.
Holy moly.
How'd you like to be running that hootenanny? Huh? Yeah. So we'll see.
Hey, the purse money here at Cuyahoga County Fair is not insignificant.
No, are you kidding?
Is that
No.
We do have our horses on the
no.
track for our first race.
Right.
One is Monty Be Good, Braden Rhodes,
First
Corey
race
Derman,
is
and Cap
over
Equine
8,800?
Estates. Three-time
No,
winner this
right.
season, including a 9-length win at Paynesville.
So the show
2
is underway. Here we go.
Confess, Angus Lake driving for Miranda Shedrin.
You hear me?
And Daniel
We're
Miller,
having
Angus
some
Combs with them.
technical issues, but we're going to get it all straightened out.
2-year-old son of Catch the Fire there. 3, Colt Man, Chris Hirschberger. You got the driver change for Darren Harvey and David Miller.
4 is Barcelona Mickey, 0 for 3 this year, sold for $17,000 at the sale. Anthony McDonald will drive for Jason McGinnis. We're going to get these bugs worked out. I think you just killed that bug. Yeah.
5 Believe in Mickey, Mark St. Louis Jr. for Steve Novak and Gerald Meigel. 0 for 4, but 2/3 and a second. Last 3 have been pretty good for this one.
And on the outside, which is not the outside because he's scoring from the second tier, is the 6, Rockin' Fearless. Tyler Bates, the trainer. Logan Ebersol, the driver. This one's a winner. 3 for 7 so far this year for $9,800 in earnings. And look at the board. They're pounding the 1 like he's already in the winner's circle. Monty Be Good is 1 to 5.
How much did you put on him, Bob?
I put everything you gave me, and I didn't bet my own money, just yours.
Yeah.
So we got a 1 to 5. Well, he's 3 for 5, and he drew the rail. So we'll see. Corey's having a good year. Braden's having a good year. In fact, I've got the standings, Kenny,
Yeah.
updated right now for the state.
Okay.
I
What do you
keep my
got?
own. Okay, we start the day. Hank Levan, 71 winners.
Okay.
Jeff Nysonger, 70.
Tight battle.
Manny Miller, who's here, I think, 45. Brandon's got 41. He's in 4th place.
Perfect.
We'll be back.
First tier, 1 trailer, Rockin' Fearless. They're at the post. Starting gate is rolling now. There they come. They're up and facing the first horse away at the rail. That's Monty Be Good. Up on the outside second is Barcelona Mickey. At the rail third, that's Rockin' Fearless. Moving up on the outside fourth is Confess. Moving in there fifth, that is Colt Man, and the last horse is Believe in Mickey. As they head down the backside to race over toward that quarter-mile mark, Braden Rhodes has Monty Be Good on top by 1 length. Racing in there second is Barcelona Mickey, driven by Anthony McDonald. A little farther back third comes Rockin' Fearless, driven by Logan Ebersol. Fourth is Confess, driven by Angus Lake. Racing in there fifth, that is Colt Man, driven by Chris Hirschberger. The last horse, Believe in Mickey, driven by Mark St. Louis.
30 and 1.
First quarter paced in 30 and 1/5 seconds. As they race around that upper turn to come down past the stand for the first time, horses are bunching up pretty well. With the lead, that's Monty Be Good. Right there, close second, is Barcelona Mickey. Racing third is Rockin' Fearless as they race down toward the half. Moving up on the outside fourth is Believe in Mickey. Coming down to the half-mile mark, that's Braden Rhodes and Monty Be Good bringing the horses down to the half. Sitting in the golden chair second is Anthony McDonald with Barcelona Mickey.
103 and 4.
First half paced in 103 and 4/5. As they round the turn now to head down the backside to race over that 3/4 mile mark. The one to catch is Monty Be Good. The closest horse second is Barcelona Mickey. Up on the outside third comes Believe in Mickey. At the rail fourth is Rockin' Fearless. Moving up on the outside fifth is Colt Man. And the last horse is Confess. Going to the 3/4 mile mark. That's Monty Be Good now opening up 2 lengths on Barcelona Mickey. Regaining third along the rail is Rockin' Fearless. On the outside fourth, that is Believe in Mickey.
135.
3/4 in 135. As they race around that upper turn to head for pay dirt. Here comes Barcelona Mickey up on the outside to pour on the pressure on Monty Be Good. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go. That's Monty Be Good at the rail with Barcelona Mickey on the outside. Monty Be Good and Barcelona Mickey's a race for home. It's going to be Monty Be Good. And here the outcome. Barcelona Mickey up for second. Up for third is Rockin' Fearless.
2 minutes 3.
A mile in 2 minutes and 3/5. Okay, so what do we have for quarter times?
Yeah, you got all the money.
Not at all. 1 to 5 winner. Number 1, Monty Be Good, delivered. He had so much left in the tank, too. Braden never asked.
I know.
Never asked.
Braden's come a long way in a short period of time. That's 42 winners if my numbers are correct on the year. And DeErman, he's in the top 10.
I remember when my first year doing the fairs, Braden was driving maybe 1 or 2 here and there, and now he's, driving legitimate horses, power, doing everything right, and winning a lot of races. He's doing a great job.
Did we work the fair together at Ashtabula? Because that's where he drove his first winner, I thought. His dad was there to watch him drive in Jefferson a couple years ago.
I wasn't there for the first one, but I was with you last year at Jefferson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
This one now 4 for 6 for the season.
Yes.
Wasn't that great?
Yes. Well, he's only 21 years old. My God, this kid.
Yeah, long career ahead of him.
Yeah.
This one's already a Buckeye Stallion Series winner as well at Northfield. Monty Be Good won on July 15th there, $20,000 race at 1-9. So strong son of Monty Mickey for the DeArmond Barn, $36,000 purchase, has almost banked all of that back
I was going to
already.
say they have high expectations to give that kind of money, but they're getting it back quickly.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, ain't Labor Day, and he's just about there. Good for
Plenty
them.
of fairs and Buckeye races left to go.
So he was 1-5. Who finished second? The 4?
Yep, Anthony McDonald, Barcelona Mickey.
Okay.
Two sons of Monty Mickey won too there.
There you go. There you go. Did you watch the Hambletonian final?
I did watch the Hambletonian
Did
final.
you have you call that photo?
Live, I thought Big Ranger won.
Did you really?
I did think he went by.
Man, that's a concession from a track announcer when you saying you called the wrong number.
Yeah. I would have thought if gun to my head, I would have said the Big Ranger. I mean, it was close, but I thought he by that much. But here's one at Monty Be Good. Back to the winner's circle.
Now moving down the track into the winner's circle where the winners go, coming in from Youngstown, Ohio. Comes number 1, Monty Be Good, owned by Cap Equine Estates, trained by Corey DeYerman, and driven up to this evening by Braden Rhodes. Landing for this race is courtesy of Rich's Towing and Service of Middleburg Heights, 440-234-3435.
Whew. All right. Lightning fast here today in Berea.
And for Corey DeYerman, Braden Rhodes, and Monty Be Good, and to Rich's Towing and Service, the donors of the white.
They'll tow your sulky if you have a flat, I guess. Okay. It's official.
146 is official.
260, 210, 210. The 4, Barcelona Mickey. 210 to place. And the 6.
Now Barcelona
Rocket
Mickey's got no tickets sold to place.
I was going to say there was place betting.
Yeah, no place betting on the 4.
Wow.
How about the trifecta paid less than the exacta, by the way?
You got to love it, county fair betting.
County fair betting is just
The exacta, 1-4.
it makes me chuckle every time.
It's unbelievable. You could pound that try, huh? 840. The Quinola's 840. You get as much bet in the queue.
Yeah.
I love it. Careful there, honey.
1, Monty Be Good was the winner. Number 2, Confess was 5th. Number 3, Coltman was 6th. Number 4, Barcelona Mickey was 2nd. Number 4, Believe in Mickey.
Come on, honey.
Believe in Mickey
That's
was
one
4th.
race in the books. We got 12 more to go. We'll be back after these important messages.
First quarter was 30.
The roots of harness racing are born at the county fair. For over 150 years, people have gathered to watch horses battle it out for fame and glory. Catch the thrills this summer at an Ohio Fair Racing Conference County Fair. The OFRC races at 22 fairs in 20 Ohio counties. Trotters and pacers put it all on the line to be called the best in the Buckeye State. The Ohio Fair Racing Conference, where the path to greatness begins.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
Welcome back, Cuyahoga County Fair here at Berea, Ohio. Race 1 was in the books, goes to Monty B. Good, who picks up his 4th win from just 6 tries as we turn the page to race number 2. $16,587 on the line for 2-year-old trotting fillies. It's a field of 6, and the driver changes. Rosie Weaver's going to drive her own horse, the 6, Sparkling Stella. So 5 start across, 6 start from the second tier, and this is just one division of 2-year-old trotting fillies. So we're going for a solid pot, $16,587. So split that up a little over $8,000 to the winner. And most of these.
All right.
Well, we're not. I've been waiting all summer to say this. We're not at Bad Axe, Michigan.
Remember that. Yes. Very good.
We're at Berea, though.
It's a sister city.
And we might have some Bad Axe weather not too long.
Please.
Rosie Weaver on the 6, Sparkling Stella. That's our driver.
That's our only change.
It's our only change.
2-year-old filly trotters.
One division. How about this pot? $16,000.
$587.
Basically a Buckeye Stallion series right here at Berea Fair.
You want to win this one.
$8,000 to the winner.
What do you know about this one? It shows us nothing. It's a homebred.
He might be able to help you, but I don't know.
How often do you see a horse that's owned, bred, trained, and driven by the same guy? It's a grand slam.
13. Yep.
And so far, it's not a dollar bet on it. It's 99 to 1.
We don't have much to go off of. No qualifiers.
I was going to say,
no.
it's a grand slam for Jeff Conger. He's got all 4 spots.
Jeff usually does a good job with these young horses, too, so I would expect this one to be.
Well, go bet for me because he's 99 to 1.
Well, if you put $1 on him, he's going to be 20 to 1.
Okay, well, who are they betting? They're betting the 3. Long Diamond, 4 to 5. Now, Sam is going to drive this one, right? Yeah. Rosie's going to let Sam drive the 3, and she's going to take the 6. Okay. That adds up.
The 5 could be very interesting if she would stay flat.
And the bettors feel the same way. It's 8 to 5.
Nice to see Chris Beaver here. Obviously, some sad news to report out of the Hambletonian for him.
Yeah.
With his good trotter in Endurance.
Yes.
Broke a coffin bone, and who knows if we'll get to see that one again. But it was cool that he got himself right in a good spot, and then just, unfortunately things happen. But
now you were on the horns upstairs, but I was downstairs with Don Tiger. Is that the record broadcast? 7 hours and 1 minute, Summit County Fair broadcast.
That I think you could claim it.
Because earlier it was 6.5 hours at Warren and last 2 in the dark. Did you see that video?
No.
They ran the last 2 in the dark.
I definitely think you could claim the 7 hours for sure.
I thought for sure, hey, run as many as you want. You're only going to do it from 6 to midnight, and then they added the extra hour. I go, oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can always keep starting earlier.
Were you upstairs popping honey lemon cough drops and drinking tea, or how'd your voice make it?
I do like Ricola cough drops.
Me too.
I think it's the honey lemon is the flavor.
Yes.
If I need them, but I don't usually need them in the summer. Winter is when I use them a lot.
Last batch I bought was cherry Ricola.
Those are terrible.
You don't like them?
No, that tastes too much like cough syrup.
You're right, it does, but I like cherries. So I have a cough drop instead of a piece of cherry pie. It's the same.
The nutritional value is certainly there.
Now, I did something that night because we broadcast from the clubhouse. There was just a few fans in there because it wasn't open for dining. So Don Tiger was sitting at this level, and I was a level below him. I didn't realize it till I was on my way home. For the 7 hours, I never sat down once for the 7 hours.
You stood up the whole time?
I swear to God. I never sat down for 7 hours.
Horses are on the track.
That's impressive.
Maybe a dead spot there didn't hear me. I'll introduce the horses now. Introducing the horses for race 2. This is the 2-year-old filly trot, going for a purse of $16,587.
How do we know when
we're
off and he's on?
One is Swift Mission, owned and trained by Jeff Conger of Hudson, Ohio. Number 2 is Sober Sophia, owned by Sue Ann Kitchella of North Wellington, Ohio, trained and driven by Logan Eversole. Number 3 is Long Diamond, owned by Rosie Weaver of Beach City, Ohio. Heartland Acres of Walhonding, Ohio. Kevy D LLC of Hudson, Ohio. And Johnny Stan of South Bloomfield, Ohio. Trained by Rosie Weaver and the driver Sam Witcher. Number 4 is ATM Fees, owned by Chris Beaver of Radnor, Ohio. Steve Z. Handler of Worthington, Ohio. Trained and owned by Chris Beaver. Number 5 is Rising Queen, owned by Philanthropy Racing of Apple Creek, Ohio. Trained and owned by Edward Miller. And number 6 is Sparkling Stella, owned by Heartland Acres of Walhonding, Ohio, and Rosie Weaver of Beach City, Ohio, trained and owned by Rosie Weaver.
There's our horses for race number 2, 16,000. One is Swift Mission. Jeff Conger doing it all. He also bred this 2-year-old filly of Mission Accepted. No line, so we'll see what we get right now. 99-1 on the board.
Well, that's not budging, is it?
No.
The 2 is Sober Sophia. Logan Ebersol trainer, Logan Ebersol driver. This one's 0 for 4, cost $11,000 at the sales. Last seen at Northfield Park. It had a bad night, 8th, beaten 11.
3 Long Diamond, Sam Widger for Rosie Weaver, co-ownership. Exits the Summit County Fair, finished 5th there with a bad post, but this one had rattled off back-to-back wins at Bucyrus and Tiffin, 2 for 5 this season.
The 4 is ATM Fees. 6 starts, still looking for that first win. Trainer Chris Beaver, driver Chris Beaver. This one was last seen at Bowling Green. It broke at the start, so that made for a tough afternoon. Finished 5th, beaten 31. Start before that wasn't bad at Tiffin. 3rd, beaten a little less than 4 lengths.
5 is Rising Queen. Eddie Miller drives and trains for Philanthropy Racing. 2 starts when she stayed flat. She won and finished 2nd at Cortland and Bucyrus. 2 starts where she broke. She finished 4th both times. So if she stays flat, she's one to consider. But she's already got her purchase price back. She was just $6,000 at the Buckeye Classic.
Yeah. And the bottom, which means second tier, the 6, Sparkling Stella. Trainer Rosie Weaver. She was named, well, she is going to drive it because Sam Woodger will handle the other Weaver trainee, the 3. Sparkling Stella is 0 for 6, and it's reflected on the board. 50-1. Distance last time out at Bowling Green. It's had a tough go of it so far. They got to find a way to get back that $22,000 they spent at the sales ring. In the kitty so far, it's just $3,300. What do you like, Kenny?
I mean, I think Rosie Weaver potentially could just be 1-2 in here. Sparkling Stella stays flat like she did in the Buckeye Stallion at Scioto. She was clocked in 2 minutes. But I wouldn't mind punching a 3-6 exacta. That'd be sweet. I'm gonna have to run down and get that in. There's probably 0 combinations on that right now.
Well, she's 1-2 with the 3 horse. That's why Sam's driving that one.
Does anyone late punch the 1 from 99-1 here?
I'm waiting. That means it's got to be not a dollar bet, right?
No ticket sold
not
for
a ticket
sure.
Sold. As they say in the charts, NTS.
NTS.
I remember when I first saw it, I go, what is that, NTS? Guy goes, no ticket sold.
Yeah, I had no idea either. It's a field of 6 for $16,587. Here's Bill Peters.
That comes over Sophia, Long Diamond, ATM Fees with Rising Queen on the outside in the first tier. 1 trailer, Sparkling Stella. There they come. They're off and trotting. The first horse away is Long Diamond. On the outside second is ATM Fees. Moving up to the next outside third is Rising Queen. Racing in there at the rail 4th, that's Sparkling Stella. 5th is Swift Mission. And the last horse is Sober Sophia. As they head down the backside now to race over toward that quarter-mile mark, Chris Beaver has ATM Fees on top by 2.5 lengths. Racing in there second is Long Diamond, driven by Sam Witcher. 3rd is Sparkling Stella, driven by Rosie Weaver. Moving in there 4th is Rising Queen, driven by Edward Miller. 5th is Swift Mission, driven by Jeff Conger. And farther back 6th is Sober Sophia, driven by Logan Ebersol.
33-1.
First quarter trotted in 33 and 1/5 seconds. As they race around that upper turn, come down, plans to stand for the first time. That's ATM fees by a length and a half. Racing in there second, that's Long Diamond. Third is Sparkling Stella with Rising Queen fourth. Closing in fifth now is Swift Mission. And farther back six is Sober Sophia. Front five pretty well bunched. They come to the half-mile mark. That's ATM fees by 2 lengths over Long Diamond.
105 and 2.
First half trotted in 105 and 2/5. As they round the turn down to head down the backside and race over that 3/4 mile mark. They've got to catch ATM fees. The closest horse second is Long Diamond. Sparkling Stella right there third. Fourth is Rising Queen. Moving up to fifth is Swift Mission. And off stride sixth is Sober Sophia. Going toward that 3/4 mile mark. ATM fees still on top by a length and a half. Racing second is Long Diamond. Now moving up third is Rising Queen. Is Sparkling Stella momentarily off stride.
136 and 4.
3/4 and 136 and 4/5. As they race around one and return to head for Paydirt, ATM fees goes off stride. Taking over is Long Diamond. Moving up second is Rising Queen. Moving up third is Swift Mission. As they race toward home, that's Long Diamond and Rising Queen. Long Diamond and Rising Queen. It's got to be Long Diamond. And here they all come. Rising Queen up for place. Up for show is Swift Mission.
Yep. 208. 208 and 1. 208 and 1.
A mile and 2:08 and 1/5.
Tough break there for Chris Beaver. I don't think the 3 was ever going to go by the 4 there until ATM fees broke, and Long Diamond takes advantage and picks up another win at the fair.
Well, one of the pitfalls of harness racing when you're betting is a breaking wager, and there you were.
17-1 on ATM fees. Breaking at the top of the stretch, but Sam Widger picks up the victory for Rosie Weaver. 3 for 6 now in this daughter's young career. 2-year-old filly by Long Tom out of Nutmeg's winner by Credit Winner, bred by Malon Miller of Ohio. So
Did you catch the time? I didn't.
it's not breaking a speed record today, I'll tell you that.
No. I see a lady with an umbrella. That's not a good sign.
No,
But she's taking it down. That is a good sign.
I didn't bring extra clothes, an
got 'em.
umbrella, or a jacket.
I brought the jacket. I hope I don't have to put it on.
Yeah.
I could sell it to you if you're going, if you won money on the early double.
This early double on paper should have paid about $320.
Speaking of doubles, changing breeds, you read about the
Oh,
race
no.
at Monmouth. What's going on? Tell the people what happened. Would the first horse be $32?
It's a total put over.
$32 on the first end of the double, and then what, 6 or 7 on the second end?
Yeah, horse was like 2-1 or 3-1.
And it came back.
The double came back like $14.
I think there's an investigation underway.
Yeah, it's
And
not,
you know they put over 2 horses the same day at Saratoga.
Yeah. Luckily, the one, well, 3.
Other
of
one
them-
lost.
One lost because he broke bad.
On the track into the winner's circle where the winners go. Coming in from Beach City, wall hunting, Hudson in South Bloomfield comes number 3, Long Diamond. Owned by Rosie Weaver, Heartland Acres, Kevin DLC, and Johnny Stant. Trained by Rosie Weaver and driven to victory this evening by Sam Widger. The blanket for this race is courtesy of Twisted Rock Enterprises.
Okay, by the way, Rosie, who won 100 races last year, was the fair champion.
Long Diamond and Twisted Rock Enterprises, the donors of the one.
She's picking the beat up quite a bit lately. And that would be winner 38 for her on the year. And she's only 2 behind Jeff Nysonger, who sits in third with 40.
Who's the leader in the training title, Hank?
That would be Hank Levan with 66. Herman Hagerman has 50. Nysonger has 40. Rosie now has 38. Todd Luther 32. Hang on.
Rowan Swift Mission was third. Number 2, Sober Sophia was 6th. Number 3, Long Diamond was the winner. Number 4, ATM Fees was 4th. Number 5, Rising Queen was 2nd. Number 6, Sparkling Stella was 5th. Time of the first quarter was 33 and 1/5. The half was in 105 and 2/5. The 3/4 in 136 and 4/5 with a mile in 2:08 and 1/5. From the top it should read 3-6-1-4-2-5, a mile in 2:08 and 1/5.
Todd Luther is in the middle with 32.
Number 3, Uncle Danny. The driver will be Keith Case Jr. Keith Case Jr. will drive number 3, Uncle Danny. Number 5, Daniel, my brother. The driver will be Braden Rhodes. Braden Rhodes on number 5, Daniel, my brother. Representative Twisted Rock Enterprises, trackside after the race for the trophy presentation.
I don't know if you could catch that, folks, but the 3 horse in the upcoming race, Uncle Danny, that'll be Keith Cass Jr., no Jason Merriman. And on the bottom, it was always to be announced, and that is Braden Rhodes. So that'll be the lineup for the 3rd. All 5 are going to go. And we were talking about the standings, and even Virgil Morgan is snuck in. He's got 16 winners.
We'll talk more about the trainer standings when we get back after these messages.
Hickory Lane Farm is proud to have bred or produced 3 Dan Patch champions over the last 3 years. Located in Findlay, Ohio, Hickory Lane Farm bred and sold world champion It's Academic. We also co-bred and sold sophomore Breeders' Crown winner Yo Tilly. Our stallion In Range set new sales records at the 2025 Jug Sale and is the sire of Set Your Sights High, who was last season's Dan Patch 2-year-old trotting filly. Find your next champion at the Hickory Lane Farm consignment.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Use code FAIR26 and receive $10 off your next order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
Own a little and love it a lot. TheStable.ca is an award-winning fractional ownership operation. Buy as little as 1% of a racehorse and experience 100% of the thrill. TheStable.ca makes ownership easy, accessible, and affordable. Communication and customer service are at the heart of everything we do. Get started at TheStable.ca.
We're back, and we're going to have the post parade here momentarily. Looks like we have most of the horses on the track.
Bring your horse along slowly, Mr. Sugg, and you can start the post parade. Our start fighting post parade for race 3. That's the first of a 3-year-old total trot. Going for a purse of $7,905 and a blanket courtesy of Twisted Rock Enterprises. The one is Hidden Brook Money. Owned by Becky Sugg of Polk, Ohio, Adam Friedland of Brooklyn, New York, and Hidden Brook Stables of Apple Creek, Ohio, trained and owned by Kurt Sugg. Number 2 is Bitcoin King, owned by Chris Beaver of Radnor, Ohio, and part-time stable of Napoleon, Michigan, trained by Chris Beaver, the driver Clifton Bell. Number 3 is Uncle Danny, owned by JMF Racing LLC of Freehold, New Jersey, trained by Corey Chrysler, the driver is Keith Case Jr. Number 4 is Where There's Smoke, owned by Heartland Acres of Walhanding, Ohio, Rosie Weaver of Beach City, Ohio, and Ellery Rose Farms LLC of Strasburg, Ohio, trained by Rosie Weaver and the driver Sam Witcher. And number 5 is Daniel, my brother, owned by Cal Racing LLC of Chagrin Falls, Ohio, trained by Darren Harvey, the driver Braden Rhodes. Horse will take one score and go to the gate. Mutual windows closing in 4 minutes. There's Win, Place, Show, Exacta, Quinella, and Trifecta wagering here in race 3.
Race number 3, trotters on the track, $7,900 on the line. One's Hidden Brook Monty, Kurt Sugg out of his stable. 0 for 12 this season, just a one-time winner, was second most recently in Northfield, clocked in 59-1.
Big favorite, the 2, Bitcoin King. He's 2 to 5 in the betting.
The driver of number 5 in this race is Chris Hirschberger. Chris Hirschberger driving number 5, Daniel, my brother.
Folks, did you hear that? Take Rhodes off and put Chris Hirschberger on the bottom, Daniel, my brother. Getting back to Bitcoin King, he's 2 to 5 because he's been to the post 11 times and he has 5 wins for almost $40,000 in earnings, and he only cost $9,000 at the sale. He didn't have a good day at the Scioto on August 1st. Finished 7th, beaten 4, but before that he was on a 2-race roll, Tiffin and Oak Harbor.
3, Uncle Danny. Keith Cash Jr. picks up the drive here. This one's moving into the Corey Kreiser barn for the first time. 3 for 14 this season. The last win was in the Buckeye Claiming Series in Northfield and was second on Summit County Fair night behind Moonshine Marseille.
The 4, Where There's Smoke. Rosie Weaver, trainer. Sam Woodger, the driver. 2 for 14 this year. Been very busy. The lone victory was, at least the last victory, was at Bucyrus back in July 22nd. And this one is not cheapy. Cost $42,000.
Number 5 is Daniel My Brother. Chris Hirschberger for Darren Harvey and Callum Racing. 1 for 10 this season. Was scratched sick most recently at the Summit County Fair. Was second Buckeye Claiming Series night on June 7th, beating ahead. So developed a braking issue a little bit. 2 of his last 3 he's broke, but Daniel My Brother draws outside post 5, 5 across here.
For the harness race specifically. I really think.
Bitcoin King was clocked in 54-2 that day at Scioto in the State Fair race.
How about that?
54, and you finished 7th with no check.
Yeah. I used to cover the State Fair races when there was actual racetrack at the fairgrounds, but they took it out.
Where is the Ohio State Fair?
When? It was last week.
No, where?
Now it's at the fairgrounds are still. They just took out the track. It's right off the freeway.
In Columbus, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can see it as you approach downtown. It's north of, you know where it's next to the old Crew soccer stadium is right where it's at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Name one of the top state fairs in the United States.
I'll have to check that out one of these times.
Yeah.
Looks like the rain has started to fall.
Oh, no.
Very light drizzle, but it is raining.
Well, get the umbrellas ready, folks.
I'm gonna need to buy that jacket off you.
Yeah, well, I hope you got a lot with you.
I don't.
Well, we're safe here for a while.
This fair is just very unlucky with the
I'm telling you,
weather.
it's a tradition. Like, if you live around here and they tell you the fair dates, don't even think about watering your lawn. There's no reason to waste that water.
You got a free shower coming.
I'm telling you.
This is a field of 5, so owner's race. Everyone's getting paid $7,905. And they're all behind the wings of the Northfield Park starting gate. Here's Bill Peters with the call of race 3.
First turn. We close that draw gate there on the first turn. I don't think they can hear there. I think there's a dead spot there maybe. I think there's a dead spot in the speaking system right about there. Mark Taborski has called the trotters in. Hiddenbrook Money, Bitcoin King, Uncle Danny, Where There's Smoke, and Daniel My Brother scoring in that order from the rail out.
They shut the gate. They heard you. I thought you got it going.
No, I got it connected. There they come. They're off and trotting. The first horse away on the outside is Where There's Smoke. Down at the rail second, that's Bitcoin King. Up on the outside third is Daniel My Brother. Racing fourth is Hiddenbrook Money. Otherwise towards his Uncle Danny. As they make the turn now to head down the backside, the racing will turn that quarter mile mark. Sam Witcher has Where There's Smoke on top line about 6 lengths. Trotting in there second is Daniel My Brother, driven by Chris Hirschberger. Third, that's Bitcoin King, driven by Clifton Bow. Fourth is Hiddenbrook Money, driven by Kurt Sugg. The last horse is Uncle Danny, driven by Keith Case Jr.
29-2.
First quarter trotted in 29 and 2/5 seconds. As they race around the upper turn to come down past the stand for the first time, horses are strung out just a wee bit. That's Where There's Smoke on top by about 6 lengths. Trotting second is Daniel My Brother. Bitcoin King is in there third. Trotting fourth is Hiddenbrook Money. And the last horse, Uncle Danny. Past the half-mile mark. That's still Where There's Smoke with the lead, but Daniel My Brother trotting second.
1 minute.
First half trotted in a minute flat. As they round the turn now to head down the backside, race over that 3/4 mile mark. They've got to catch Where There's Smoke. 3 lengths back second is Daniel My Brother. Edging up a little closer third is Bitcoin King. Hiddenbrook Money trots in there fourth. The last horse is off stride is Uncle Danny. Going to the 3/4 mile mark. Still Where There's Smoke with the lead, but Bitcoin King is gaining with every stride. Coming back third is Daniel my brother with Hidden Brook Money fourth.
129 and 3.
3/4 in 129 and 3/5. As they race around that upper turn to head for pay dirt. That's where they're smoked by about 3 lengths. Bitcoin King is second and going to a drive. Racing third is Daniel my brother. As they race toward home, that's where they're smoking Bitcoin King. Where they're smoking the real Bitcoin King on the outside. Where they're smoking Bitcoin King. It's going to be where they're smoked, wire to wire, and here they all come. Bitcoin King up for place, up for show was Daniel my brother.
It's just shy. 159 and 4.
A mile in 159 and 4/5. That's a new track record for trotters here at the Cuyahoga County Fair. The old record was 2 minutes by Lady Star back in 1993.
How about that? We just broke a 33-year track
Whoa,
record.
come on.
Snapped it by a fifth. Yeah, when I got to the half in 60 seconds, I said, man, they're moving pretty quick because the first couple of races were 105 at the half. These were trotters in 1 minute at the half.
And you would have thought if anybody was going to break it, it'd be the 2 to 5 shot, but it wasn't.
It
I
was
didn't
not.
see. Did he get off poorly? Because he usually, I mean, he had a great post and he didn't.
He didn't leave, and the four was literally pushing the gate away. I mean, the definition of pushing the gate away. Rosie Weaver with an early double.
That's exactly right. She went off at 3 to 1, and the Bitcoin King was 2 to 5.
The Bitcoin King stock dropped a little bit today.
Well, that's a nice race to be right.
Speaking about the name Bitcoin King, I knew a guy that kept telling me in like 2018, he's like, you gotta buy Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. Well, here we are, and it's $90,000 a coin, and when he told me that, it was about $500 a coin.
Did you ask him how much he's in?
I haven't talked in a long time, but
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Number 4, Where There's Smoke, headed back to the winner's circle. Rosie Weaver training double.
And now moving down the track into the winner's circle, and the winner's go coming in from Wallhunding, Beach City, and Strasburg comes number 4, Where There's Smoke. Owned by Heartland Acres, Rosie Weaver, and Ellery Rose Farms. Trained by Rosie Weaver and driven up to this evening by Sam Witcher. The blanket of this race is courtesy of Twisted Rock Enterprises. That's a big hand here for Sam Witcher and Where There's Smoke. And the Twisted Rock Enterprises, the donors of the right.
Well, that's quite a performance. Wire to wire and track record time. I mean, track record's still going to last 33 years. So that's, did we say who set that record? I'm trying to see. I got my
There are the official
Huff's
placings
guide.
for race 3 from the top. 1, Hidden Brook Money was 4th. Number 2, Bitcoin King was 2nd. Number 3, Uncle Danny was 5th. Number 4, Where There's Smoke was the winner. Number 5, Daniel My Brother was 3rd. Time of the first quarter was 29 and 2/5. A half was in a minute flat. A 3/4 in 129 and 3/5. With a mile in 159 and 4/5. The top it should read 4, 2, 5, 1, 3 on the bottom. A mile in 159 and 4/5. A new track record here for trotters.
checking.
3 in the books with a new track record. Did you have the old
track
record?
Yeah, looking
And
at.
the upcoming race 4, number 4, Mulan, make the driver Brayton Rhodes. Brayton Rhodes will drive number 4, Mulan. He's a representative of Silver Creek Kennel of Novelty, trackside after the next race for the trophy presentation. And remember, there's going to be daily double wagering on races 4 and 5. Daily double on 4 and 5, and in race 4, there'll just be win, place, and exacta wagering. Win, place, and exacta.
The track record holder.
Mr. Barnes, bring your horses on out for race 4. Race 4, bring them on out.
In 1993 was Laney's, L-A-I-N-I-E, apostrophe S, Star. Laney's Star. 1993, and I heard it didn't rain that day.
33-year record in the books. We're 3 races down. We'll be back with race 4 in a few moments.
Dublin Valley Farms, home of Volstead, sire of multi-million-dollar performers, with his first big crop of talented 2-year-olds making their mark on the track. Also standing, Slay, son of Chapter 7, with his highly anticipated first crop of yearlings selling this fall. And Coach K. Hanover by world record holder Wallner with his first crop of 2-year-olds hitting the track this summer. Looking for your next superstar? Dublin Valley Farms and our clients proudly offer high-quality yearlings with pedigree, conformation, and performance potential at public auctions this season. Backed by a team that cares, Dublin Valley Farms, Fredericksburg, Ohio.
Own a little and love it a lot. TheStable.ca is an award-winning fractional ownership operation. Buy as little as 1% of a racehorse and experience 100% of the thrill. TheStable.ca makes ownership easy, accessible, and affordable. Communication and customer service are at the heart of everything we do. Get started at TheStable.ca.
We are back at the Cuyahoga County Fair here in Berea, Ohio. 3 races down. We have 13 on tap. 4th race pacers have made their way to the track. Braden Rhodes drives the 4. Mulan. I think we might have them all on the track. Rosie Weaver already with a training double. The rain is falling. It's not hard rain, but it's persistent so far.
Yes. Kenny and I are back for our annual bath, our shower.
That's the first division of the 2-year-old filly pace. Going for a purse of $8,405 and a blanket courtesy of Silver Creek Kennel of Novelty, 440-557-9035. One is Mickey Delight, owned by Kylie Case of Medina, Ohio, trained and over by Keith Case Jr. Number 2 is Remember Sherry, owned by Stephanie Brochio of Lapeer, Michigan, trained by Steve Novak, the driver of Mark St. Louis Jr. Number 3 is Catch the Moment, owned by Heartland Acres of Walhanding, Ohio, and Rosie Weaver of Beach City, Ohio, trained by Rosie Weaver and the driver Sam Widger. Number 4 is Mulan, owned by Becky Sugg of Polk, Ohio, Johnny Yoder of Dundee, Ohio, trained by Kurt Sugg, the driver Braden Rhodes.
Field of 4 for freshman filly pacers. 1 Mickey Delight. Keith Cash Jr. drives and trains. She's rattled off back-to-back wins at Paynesville and Lisbon. She also crossed the wire first at Carrollton, but was placed with a break. So crossed the wire first and 3 straight, has the rail.
The deuce is Remember Sherry. Steve Novak, trainer. Mark St. Louis, the driver. This one's 0 for 5. Went through the sales ring for $10,000. Off back-to-back runner-up efforts at Tiffin and Bowling Green.
3 Catch the Moment. Sam Widger for Rosie Weaver. Has not missed the board in 9 tries. 4-time winner, 3-time runner-up, and 2 for the Shodo. Her last win was at Paynesville. Rattled off a 3rd and a 2nd in her last 2.
Rounding out the 4-horse field is Mulan. Kurt Sugg, the trainer. Braden Rhodes picks up the drive on a TBA. 2 starts, 1 at Paynesville, distance and finished 5th. And then over to Bowling Green, 6th, beaten 19 and 206 and 4. But he's only 5-1 in the betting.
Well, it's a short field, so you only got 4 options. I think on paper, the 3 should be a prohibitive favorite. The rain getting slightly harder.
The lightning, I think.
I wasn't going to mention that.
Was that your stomach, or is that a ride, or is that lightning?
That was, yeah. That was.
Do you have a sausage sandwich? What's going on?
I'm not a sausage guy at all.
You're not?
No.
No, I'm Italian, so I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosie is looking for a triple.
Early triple.
Early triple. And she'll be in the 5th race, too. So now I'm going to keep looking to see when does she. And she'll be in the 6th and the 7th. And the 8th.
Also lining up down the backside on the way to the gate. The first horse in at the rail will be Mickey Delight. On comes Remember Sherry. Catch the Moment. Mulan on the outside. They're at the post. Starting is rolling down. in there second. That is Mulan. Moving up third is Nicky Delight. The last horse off the stride is Remember Sherry. As they make the turn now, head down the backside of the race over toward that quarter-mile mark. Sam Widger has catched the moment on top by 2 lengths. Now flying up on the outside comes Mickey Delight, driven by Keith Case Jr. Racing in there third is Mulan, driven by Braden Rhodes. And farther back fourth is Remember Sherry, driven by Mark St. Louis. Going to the quarter-mile mark. Mickey Delight sticks her nose out in front on the outside. Coming back second to the catch the moment.
31.
First quarter pace in 31 seconds. As they race around the number turn, the canal passes stands the first tag. Along the rail lead is Catch the Moment. Pouring on the pressure on the outside second is Mickey Delight. Racing third is Mulan, and farther back fourth, Remember Sherry. Approaching the half-mile mark. That's Catch the Moment at the rail with Mickey Delight on the outside. Closing in a little bit third now, it's Mulan, and farther back fourth, Remember Sherry.
A minute.
First half paced in a minute flat. As they round the turn now to head down the backside of the race over the 3/4 mile mark. They've got to catch the moment. Racing second is Mickey Delight. Third is Mulan. And trailing is Remember Sherry. Front three pretty well bunched as they head down the backside toward the 3/4 mile mark. That's still Catch the Moment with the lead. 2 lengths back second is Mickey Delight. Racing up on the outside third comes Mulan. That's that 3/4 mile mark. That's still Catch the Moment with the lead.
131 and 1.
3/4 in 131 and 1/5. As they race around the number turn to head for pay dirt. That's Catch the Moment now by about 3 lengths. Mickey Delight trying to hold on for place position with Mulan racing third. As they race toward home, that's Catch the Moment and Mickey Delight. Catch the Moment and Mickey Delight. Past the stands, it's going to be Catch the Moment and here the outcome. Mickey Delight holds on for place. Up for third is Mulan.
202 and 4.
A mile and 202 and 4/5.
Rosie Weaver grabs her 3rd win on the card. Mickey Delight took it to, that's not the, I was, Catch the Moment. I wanted to say Where There's Smoke. I was thinking of the wrong race. Mickey Delight took it to Catch the Moment, and it didn't matter. Catch the Moment was very good.
To digress for a moment, that would be my fear of being a track announcer. I could call the first race perfect, and in the second race, I'm going to be saying every name from the first race. So you just did it. Good for you. We had a match race there for a pretty long spell.
It was a fun little duel.
Cash did not want to give it up. He took his best shot since the family owns it. He trains it. So it was game enough to save second money dueling like that.
Yeah, she raced good. Both of these are very talented 2-year-old daughters, one of Monty Mickey and the 3 of Catch the Fire. Now 10 lifetime starts, 5 of them victorious, and then 5 seconds and thirds, so has not missed the board in 10 tries.
Race 5, bring them on out.
How about Rosie Weaver?
3 out of 4.
Talk about on fire.
The rain has let up a little bit.
Yes. It was loud there during that last race.
Yes.
Off the roof of the grandstand.
Yeah, metal roof. How about the pop-up tent for the photo finish guy over here? Is this not the greatest thing?
Yeah, he knew what to do, didn't he?
He was.
Right.
Last time we were here and it rained, he was in a box. They had like a room with no roof.
What good is that?
So now the room is gone, and he brought a pop-up tent. And guess what? It came with a roof.
Smart. That's he looks like he's on maneuvers with the Army.
Jim's a professional. See Jim all the time.
Yeah, I'll say. Yeah.
Here comes Rosie Weaver and Catch the Moment.
Down the track into the winner's circle where the winners go. Coming in from wall hunting in Beach City comes number 3, Catch the Moment. Owned by Heartland Acres and Rosie Weaver, trained by Rosie Weaver, and driven up to this evening by Sam Widger. The blanket for this race is courtesy of Silver Creek Kennel of Novelty, 440-557-9035. That's a big hand here for Sam Widger and Catch the Moment. And the Silver Creek Kennel of Novelty, the donors of the night.
So Rosie Weaver grabs her 3rd training victory on the card. She also co-owns this one with Heartland Acres. Catch the Moment. Sam Widger.
Placings for race 4 from the top. Number 1, Picky Delight was second. Number 2, Remember Sherry was fourth. Number 3, Catch the Moment was the winner. Number 4, Mulan was third. Time of the first quarter was 31 seconds. The half was in a minute flat. The 3 quarters in 1:31 and 1/5, with a mile in 2:02 and 4/5. And the top it should read 2:41, 3 on the bottom, a mile in 2:02 and 4/5. Bring your horses on out for race 5.
4 races in the books. We'll bring you race 5 after these messages.
Who feeds your need for new ideas for your family's best farm future? Ohio Farm Bureau. We work with our members to shape ag policy that will positively impact our industry. Farm Bureau is advancing business solutions to give you a competitive advantage. We help you gather information to stay ahead of important topics and technologies. Plus, Ohio Farm Bureau creates opportunities for growth. Ohio Farm Bureau, feeding your need for new ideas.
The Ohio Harness Racing Passport is back. Sponsored by Webkenberg Starting Gates, the Passport takes you across Ohio's county fair circuit and now includes marquee events like Ohio Super Night. It's free and open to fans of all ages. Get your passport from the OHHA broadcast team and collect your stamps. Earn prizes all season long with more ways to win. Compete for the grand prize. Experience Ohio through harness racing.
Four races in the
thoroughbreds,
books.
yeah,
We're back here with race number 5. It's a field of 5. 2-year-old colt pacers, $8,775 on the line.
Track getting a little sticky?
It's hard to tell. It's definitely wet. I'm getting wet. I can feel it blowing in.
I got this nice John Carroll windbreaker on. Keep me dry. Our cameraman, Steve O,
resorting to the umbrella.
One of his corns must be hurting his foot because he's putting the umbrella up.
I believe Braden Rose is driving the number 3 horse in this upcoming race 5. Braden Rose on Fear and Friday.
Just had a driver change for the 5th race that's coming up.
Braden Rhodes on the 3, right?
Right, for Joe Paver. Sam Woodger was named, but he's driving the 1 for Red Hot Rosie.
Sam Widger looking to grab a 3rd driving victory as well. Has that inside post.
He's having a big year, Sam. He's got 31 winners.
Yeah.
He's 7th in the overall standings at the start of the day.
I feel like every time they go over the track, it's actually not helping right now, to be honest. Then you see it getting shinier where they go.
Are they sealing it?
Maybe. I'm not a track crew. I'm an announcer. Here's the horses for the 5th.
What we got now is the winds are picking up.
Yes.
So while it was raining, we weren't feeling it, but we're getting it now.
I wish I had a jacket and some long pants.
Yeah, I like the pair of long pants too.
Also printing post work for race 5. This is a 2-year-old colt pace. Calling for a purse of $8,775 and a blanket courtesy of Silver Creek Kennel of Novelty, 440-557-9035. One is Lightning Dance. All by Rosie Weaver of Beach City and David Jury of Bucyrus. Trained by Rosie Weaver, the driver Sam Widger. Number 2 is Hot on Your Heels. Owned by Wayne Mass Jr. of Dundee, Ohio. Eden Acres Farmstead of Millersburg, Ohio. Darren Harvey of Kenton, Ohio. S. Miller of Millersburg, Ohio. Trained by Darren Harvey, the driver Chris Hirschberger. Number 3 is Fear and Fridays. Owned by Jonathan Henry of Marysville, Ohio. Trained by Joe Paver, the driver Braden Rhodes. Number 4 is Dancing Aiden. Owned by Joe Krebetich of Forest Hills, New York. Trained by John G. Winger, the driver Emmanuel Miller. Number 5 is Eagle Wings. Owned by Bill Clayball of Upper Sandusky, Ohio, and Larry Clayball of Medina, Ohio. Trained by Larry Clayball, the driver Keith Cash Jr. Gents, the barns, be getting your horses ready for race 6. Also lining up down the backside on the way to the gate. The first horse into the rail will be Lightning Dance. On comes Hot on Your Heels, Fear and Fridays, Dancing Aiden with Eagle Wings on the outside.
You want me to film it while you play with that umbrella?
Who's Widger actually driving?
Widger's driving the one.
The one?
Braden Rhodes is on the three. There they come. They're off and facing the first horse away at the rail is Lightning Dance. Up on the outside second, but now going off stride is Hot on Your Heels. And now taking over, that is Eagle Wings. That's Eagle Wings with the lead. Racing up on the outside second, that's Fair and Fridays. At the rail third is Lightning Dance. Racing fourth is Dancing Aiden. And the last horse that we're going off stride is Hot on Your Heels. Heading down the backside over toward that quarter-mile mark, Keith Case Jr. has Eagle Wings on top by 2 lengths. Racing second is Lightning Dance over by Sam Widger. Third is Fear and Fridays over by Braden Rhodes. Fourth, Dancing Aiden over by Emmanuel Miller. The last horse is Hot on Your Heels over by Chris Hirschberger.
31 and 4.
First quarter was paced in 31 and 4/5 seconds. 5 pacers pretty well bunched as they race around that upper turn to come down past the stage for the first time. That's still Eagle Wings with the lead. Ranging up on the outside second, now comes Fear and Fridays. Racing along with the rail third, that's Lightning Dance. On the outside fourth is Dancing Aiden, and the last horse at this point is Hot on Your Heels.
Yeah, 105 and 105. 105.
First half paced in 105. As they round the turn now to head down the backside and race over that 3/4 mile mark. That's Eagle Wings along the rail lead. Pouring on the pressure on the outside second is Fear and Fridays. At the rail third is Lightning Dance. Moving up fourth is Dancing Aiden. The last horse is Hot on Your Heels. 5 pacers well bunched as they head down the backside. Along the rail still with the lead. That is Eagle Wings. On the outside second, Fear and Fridays. 3 wide is Dancing Aiden. At the rail fourth, down the backside is Hot on Your Heels.
137.
3/4 in 137. As they race around that upper turn to head for pay dirt. With the lead along the rail is Eagle Wings. On the outside second, Fear and Fridays. Moving up third now, that is Lightning Dance. As they race toward home, that's Eagle Wings and Fear and Fridays. Eagle Wings and Fear and Fridays. Eagle Wings, Fear and Fridays. Eagle Wings at the rail, Fear and Fridays. And that's a photo for win between Eagle Wings and Fear and Fridays. Tight for Joe there between Hot on Your Heels and Lightning Dance.
207 and 1.
A mile in 207 and 1/5.
Who
That was
win that
some
one?
finish. Outside, Braden.
Outside got there?
Outside.
That's
nailed
a
him.
bad. That's a tough beat for Keith Cash.
Brutal beat. Did all the dirty work. Took all the pressure. Braden sat outside, but he just wore him down.
When the 1 and the 2 broke strides, the 5 went right to the front, and oh well.
That was a great drive when the 1 and the
I
2.
know.
1 broke at the start, very briefly.
Right.
2 caused some potential chaos there in the first turn because he couldn't get out of the way. Small tracks, nothing he could do really. He was just trying to back up, but the 3 was trying to leave. And
There is a judge's inquiry in this race on number 2 for a possible interference right after the start of the race. There is a judge's inquiry.
no matter where I go, I keep getting wet. I keep trying to move.
I know. It's yeah.
Not exactly in the most enclosed grandstand ever.
No, we're not.
I think whenever they ask me to do Berea next year, I'm just going to have to say no. Just don't. I'm tired of getting wet every year I come here. We do have a judge's inquiry. They're looking at the 2
Bring them on up for race 6. Race 6. Bring them on up.
for braking there in the first turn, but I also don't think we ever got an official call from
Bring Fear and Fridays back to the winner's circle.
Now we did.
Fear and Fridays back to the winner's circle.
Well, that says that. Yeah. Things are getting wet.
$3,700 purchase for this horse. He just made $4,300 in this race today.
It's a very good Tuesday. A very good. Yeah, today's Tuesday.
Welcome back to Berea's Budget Buys.
Well, we're all going to be mutters by the end of the day.
Here comes the 3 Fear and Fridays. Here's Bill with the Winner's Circle presentation.
And now moving down the track into the winner's circle where the winners go. Coming in from Marysville, Ohio, comes number 3, Fear and Fridays. Owned by Jonathan Henry, trained by Joe Paver, and driven up to this evening by Brayton Rhodes.
There are people in the infield, winner circle committee, I guess, when the horses are racing, all of them, 4 or 5 of them, use both their hands to hold the top of that tent so it doesn't blow on the track.
Is courtesy of Silver Creek Kennel of Novelty.
Very wet winner circle.
That 3-3 double came back $42.
No. Look at that.
Do you have any tickets?
They're all wet. I don't know if they're all sticking together. I don't know if I had that one.
Last year when we were here, you had a stack of tickets. You were betting for...
Oh, my neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go cash those after the last race. The guy was holding a lantern. We had to go through so many of them. Yeah. Whoa. What's that covering? We're trying to hold down Steve O's equipment covers. And this is tough today, folks. Wet and wild, but it could be worse. We could be in Urbana, where they got rained out tonight, and will run 37, allegedly, run 37 races tomorrow, day and night.
What would be worse, getting rained out or having to come back and do 37?
That's a coin flip.
The one Lightning Dance finished 4th, was placed 3rd. Number 2, Hot on Your Heels, finished 3rd, was placed 5th for interference right after the start of the race. Number 3, Fear and Fridays, was a winner. Number 4, Dancing Aiden, finished 5th, was placed 4th. Number 5, Eagle Wings, was 2nd. Time of the first quarter was 31 4/5. The half was in 105. The 3/4 in 137. With a mile in 207 and 1/5. The Thomas and Reed, 3-5-1, 4-2 on the bottom. A mile in 207 and 1/5. Again, that number 2 horse interfered right after the start of the race and finished 3rd and was placed 5th. Bring on out for race 6.
5 races in the books. We'll bring you race 6 after these messages.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
The Ohio Harness Racing Passport is back. Sponsored by Webkenberg Starting Gates, the Passport takes you across Ohio's county fair circuit and now includes marquee events like Ohio Super Night. It's free and open to fans of all ages. Get your passport from the OHHA broadcast team and collect your stamps. Earn prizes all season long with more ways to win. Compete for the grand prize. Experience Ohio through harness racing.
Here are the horses for race 6.
Three-year-old filly trot, going for a purse of $15,378 and a blanket courtesy of Yorktown Lanes of Parma Heights, 440-886-5300. One is Supreme Dance, owned by Rosie Weaver of Beach City, Ohio, and Scott Davis of Bell Valley, Ohio, trained by Rosie Weaver, the driver of Brayton Rhodes. Number 2 is Cast No Stones, owned by Chris Beaver and Natalie Acosta of Redmond, Ohio, trained and owned by Chris Beaver. Number 3 is Buck Satin, owned by Jeff Conger of Hudson, Ohio, Karen Shannon of Los Altos, California, and Josh Conger of Alice, Oklahoma, trained and owned by Jeff Conger. Number 4 is Ready, Set, Marseille, Owned by Seth Stutzman of Plain City, Ohio. Evan Nicole of Marysville, Ohio. And Roy Justice of Marysville, Ohio. Trained by Roy Justice and driver David Justice. For 5 is Rose Run Benet. Owned by John Oliverio of Aurora, Ohio. Jeff Lamb of Plain City, Ohio. And Kristen Klotz of Massillon, Ohio. Trained by John Oliverio, the driver of Logan Ebersole. And number 6 is Princess Carolyn, owned by Heartland Acres of Walhonding, Ohio, and Rosie Weaver of Beach City, Ohio, trained by Rosie Weaver, the driver of Sam Witcher. Attention the bars, beginning your horses ready for race 7. Race 7, get them ready.
These are the horses for 3-year-old trotting fillies. 1 division today, $15,000. 1 Supreme Dance, Braden Rhodes for Rosie Weaver. 3-year-old full count daughter. She was an 11-time winner as a freshman, and she's already a 7-time winner this season with 4 of her last 5 fair starts victorious.
And despite all that, the 2, Cast No Stones, is the current 4-5 betting favorite. 11 starts, 2 wins for trainer Chris Beaver, driver Chris Beaver. This one is a homebred for Chris Beaver, and it's won 2 starts back at Marysville in 20101.
3 Black Satin, Jeff Conger doing it all. Cones with Josh Conger and Karen Shannon. 1 for 8. That lone win was at Northfield. Has a qualifier win as well in 2 minutes and 1/5. But a couple of breaks on the card in the pari-mutuel ranks, so we'll see what Black Satin can do over the fair track.
The 4 is Ready, Set, Marseille. Roy Justice, trainer. David Justice, the driver. This one's got a lot of work to do because the lines at 4 fairs, Bellefontaine, Marysville, Bowling Green, and Athens, distance.
Doesn't like the gate, it appears, that one. Issues at the
Yeah,
starts. 5
right.
Rose Run Benet, driver change, make that driver Logan Ebersole. Bred by the Rose Run Farms, 1 lifetime win. Was as a 2-year-old at Cortland in 2:11 4. Hit the board in 5:11 this year, though, so she has taken a little bit of a step forward, even though she hasn't found the winner's circle just yet.
And Rosie Weaver's got the 1, and Rosie Weaver's got the 6. Princess Caroline. Sam Woodger will drive for Rosie. This one they paid $40,000 for. It's banked $82,000 and is off a win at Northfield Park on August 1st. And win by half length, went almost wire to wire.
Starts from the 2nd tier, so follows her barnmate right out of there. Rosie
Right.
has the 1 and the 6.
Right, strategy time.
Rain still continuing to fall.
They're betting the 2, 7-5. Bottom horse is 9-5.
Who was your wager be in this race?
I think I bet the 200 to win on the 1.
And he would go from, or she would go from 3-1 to 2-5.
Well, you're going to book it so it doesn't, I don't want it to go through the machines and hurt my price.
I'll book it. If she wins, I give you your 200 back. If she loses, you give me 100.
But what a deal for me, huh? No thanks.
Field of 6, they head behind the Mark Tarborowski starting car. Here's Bill Peters.
Dance. And comes Cast No Stones, Black Satin, Ready, Set, Marseille, with Rose Run Benet on the outside in the 1st tier. 1 trailer, Princess Carolyn.
That's on the other side of the fence. I know. Oh, I don't know. He's probably in the next race.
There they come. They're off and trotting the 1st horse away at the rail of Supreme Dance with Cast No Stones on the outside 2nd. Slipping through at the rail 3rd is Princess Carolyn. Moving up on the outside 4th, that is Rose Run Benet. Racing in there 5th, that's Black Satin. And the last horse is Ready, Set, Marseille. As they make the turn now, heading down the backside, they're racing toward that quarter-mile mark. Up there on the front end, that is Cast No Stones, driven by Chris Beaver. Racing 2nd is Supreme Dance, driven by Braden Rhodes. And their 3rd is Princess Carolyn, driven by Sam Witcher. 4th is Rose Run Benet, driven by Logan Ebersole. 5th is Black Satin, driven by Jeff Conger. And the last horse, Ready, Set, Marseille, driven by David Justice.
30 and 2.
First quarter was trotted in 30 and 2/5 seconds. As the race around the upper turn, come down past the stand for the first time. Up there on the front end, that's Cast No Stones. Racing in there at the rail 2nd as he raced down toward the half. That is Supreme Dance. Up on the outside third now comes Princess Carolyn. Past the half-mile mark. Last cast those toes will lead with Princess Carolyn on the outside second.
103 and 4.
First half trotted in 103 4/5. As they round the turn now to head down the backside to race over the 3/4 mile mark. Along the rail lead is Casto Stones. On the outside second is Princess Carolyn. At the rail third is Supreme Dance. Racing in their fourth, that's Rose Run Berea. Fifth is Black Satin, and farther back sixth is Ready Set Marseille. Front three are well bunched as they go to the 3/4 mile mark. Along the rail lead, that's Casto Stones. On the outside second is Princess Carolyn.
133 and 2. Yeah, 133 and 2.
3/4 in 133 2/5. As they race around the upper turn to head for pay dirt. That's Casto Stones along the rail. On the outside second, Princess Carolyn moving up third. As they race toward home, that's Supreme Dance. As they race away, that's Casto Stones, but now taking over is Princess Carolyn. On the outside is Supreme Dance. It's going to be Princess Carolyn. Supreme Dance up for place, up for show is Casto Stones.
204 and 2.
A mile and 204 and 2/5.
Welcome back to the Cuyahoga County Fair in Berea. It's Rosie Weaver Day.
Boy, I'll say that's 4.
4 and an exacta in that one.
Yeah, right.
Noses apart. The
Boy.
old classic saying, Rosie, you won the race. I don't know which one, although it was a little, we could tell it was obviously Sam won that one.
We
But
should have the exacta.
should have a Rosie exacta. Chris Beaver ended up cutting the mile, finished third. Rosie with an early grand slam.
Now for race 7. Race 7, bring them on out.
We're hanging in there.
Winner from the second tier.
You know what it would be? Would be if when the starting gate car
Back-to-back
starts,
wins, Summit County
fishtail,
Fair night.
That would be it.
A win at Bucyrus, and now a win here. 6-time winner this season. She's now got 12 wins in her career. Princess Carolyn, she took the short route back to the winner's circle too. She came right across the center of the track and is making her way into the winner's circle.
Yeah, look at
And now moving down the track into the winner's circle where the winners go. Coming in from Handing in Beach City, Ohio, comes number 6, Princess Carolyn, owned by Heartland Acres and Rosie Weaver, trained by Rosie Weaver, and driven direct this evening by Sam Widger. Blanket for this race is courtesy of Yorktown Lanes of Parma Heights, 440-886-5300.
I don't think Rosie's coming over for these pictures, do you? No. Too wet. Stay back at the barn, watch it on her phone. The wind is getting strong.
For Sam Widger and Princess Carolyn and the Yorktown Lanes, the owners of the blanket.
Well, that is 6 down.
There are the official placing for race 6 from the top. 1 Supreme Dance was second. Number 2, Casto Stones was third. Number 3, Black Satin was fourth. Number 4, Ready Set Marseille was sixth. Number 5, Rose Run Berea was fifth. And number 6, Princess Carolyn was the winner. Time of the first quarter was 30 2/5. The half was in 103 4/5. The 3/4 in 133 3/5, with a mile in 204 2/5. From the top it should read 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 1. A mile in 204 2/5. Bring your horses on out for race 7. The representative again of Yorktown
6
Lanes.
in the books.
7 to go, we think.
We'll be back.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Use code FAIR26 and receive $10 off your next order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
Kenny and Bob fighting the good fight in the rain and the wind in Berea, Ohio.
The Rosie Weaver exact in that race paid $25.
Ah, jeez. Look at that. That's the bet of the day. Wow.
We're up to race number 7, so we've reached the second half of the card. Hopefully we continue to bring you these races as the rain keeps falling. We'll see if we can get through them, but track's starting to get pretty slippery or pretty wet, it looks like. I mean, obviously we're not on it, but.
And the winds, if you look at those infield flags, man, they are snapping.
Yeah, they will be pacing and trotting right into a headwind.
And the poles are bending. Hardy bunch on the track, Hardy bunch in the stands.
This is day 1 of the fair?
Day 1 of the fair, yes.
Do you have some grandstand events or anything else going on throughout the week?
Yeah, tomorrow we got a draft horse pull in the evening at 7 a.m. draft horse pull. Then on Wednesday, that's Wednesday. Then on Thursday evening we got pro championship wrestling.
Okay.
And then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we have fair nights and Enchanted Lights. It's a fireworks and drone experience. It's beautiful. And then on Sunday, it's the Demolition Derby at 2 p.m.
You're not getting extra money for all that accent on the word Sunday.
You think I can make the Demolition Derby and get to Northfield in time?
I think you're in it right now and you just don't know it. I think the track announcer is trying to move the boys along here before all weather hell breaks loose.
No, they're doing pretty well, too. I think we got all the horses on the track, so.
Looks like it's brightening a little bit to our north, what would that be, northeast, I guess. Steve-O with plenty of plastic to keep the equipment covered.
Trot, going for a purse of $7,805 and a blanket courtesy of Yorktown Lanes of Parma Heights, 440-886-5300. The one is OHHA, owned by Nathan Miller of Sugar Creek, Ohio, trained by Hank Levan, the driver David Justice. Number 2 is Pump Action, owned by Heartland Acres of Walhonding, Ohio, and Rosie Weaver of Beach City, Ohio, trained by Rosie Weaver, the driver Sam Witcher. Number 3 is Smoking Anson, owned, trained and driven by Edward Miller of Polk. Number 4 is Trotton Marseille, owned by Bill Webb of Defiance, trained by Chris Beaver, the driver of Clifton Bell. There's Win, Place, Exacta, and Trifecta wagering here in race 7. Your jets of the bars, we're getting your horses ready for race 8. Race 8, get them ready.
4-horse field for race 7. The money pouring in right now on Rosie with the 2, but the 1 is OHHA, David Justice for Hank Levan and Nathan Miller. 5-time top 2 finisher this season. The last couple starts, though, form's going the wrong way at Bowling Green, finished 4th, trying to get back to the win that we saw at Marysville 3 back.
And Weaver, she's got the 2 here, Pump Action. Sam Woodger to drive. This one's 1-5 on the board, and it's in perfect form these days. In its last 4 races, nothing but wins and seconds. Second last time at Athens. Before that, a winner at Lisbon and a winner at Piketon.
Number 3, I'm 99% sure that this is the 2-year-old trotting fair championship final winner, Smoking Anson, for Eddie Miller. But developed that braking issue. Has been better the last few weeks, though. Second at Northfield in an hours at 2 and was a winner at Paynesville and a winner at Hilliard. So the last 3 have been very good. I think he's getting back to his best form.
And on the outside, the 4, Trotton Marseille, 0 for 7 this year. Had a little problem last couple of times out. 6 beaten 16. Distance before that. On the board, 13-1.
That's your field of 4 for $7,800.
By the way, Kenny, I failed to announce in the last race that the 1-horse, Supreme Dance, went into that race the 5th winningest 3-year-old filly trotter in North America going into that race. Too bad it couldn't get up because that would have been win number 8. So she's having a big season in North America. There's rumbling. There's a bit of rumbling, but here we go. They're on the move.
Here's Bill Peters with the call of today's 7th from Berea.
So lining up down the backside on their way to the gate. The first horse in at the rail will be OHHA. And comes Pump Action, Smoking Anson with Trotton Marseille on the outside. Action. At the rail second is OHHA. Moving up on the outside third is Trotton Marseille. At the rail fourth is Smoky Ensign. As they make the turn now to head down the backside to race over to that quarter-mile mark, Sam Wisher has Pump Action on top by a length and a half. Trotting second is OHHA, driven by David Justice. A little farther back third is Smoking Ensign, driven by Edward Miller. And the last horse is Trotton Marseille, driven by Clifton Bell. Going toward that quarter-mile mark, there's no change. That's still Pump Action by a length and a half over OHHA. Third is Smoking Ensign, followed by Trotton Marseille fourth.
31 and 3.
First quarter, Trotton in 31 and 3/5 seconds. As they race around the upper turn, they're gone past the stand for the first time. Still will lead, that is Pump Action. A length and a half back second, OHHA. Third is Smoking Ensign as they race and racing last horse is Trotton Marseille. Coming to the half-mile mark, that's Pump Action with lead. Then comes OHHA, Smoking Ensign, and Trotton Marseille.
104.
First half trotted in 104. As they round the turn now to head down the backside to race over the 3/4 mile mark. They've got to catch Pump Action. The closest horse second is OHHA. Third is Smoking Ensign and Trotton Marseille right there fourth. Four trotters pretty well bunched as they head down the backside. That's still Pump Action now by about 3 lengths over OHHA. Edging up on the outside third is Smoking Ensign and the last horse Trotton Marseille. Past that 3/4 mile mark, that's still Pump Action with lead, but flying up on the outside second comes Smoking Ensign.
35 and 2.
3/4 in 135 and 2/5. As they race around that upper turn to head for pay dirt. Pump Action still with lead. Smoking Ensign on the outside second, followed by OHHA and Trotton Marseille. As they race through the lane, that's Pump Action at the rail. Smoking Ensign on the outside. Pump Action and Smoking Ensign. Pump Action and Smoking Ensign. It's going to be Pump Action. Smoking Ensign up for place, up for third, OHHA.
205 and 4.
205.4.
205 and 4.
A mile and 205 and 4/5.
Ho hum, Rosie Weaver again.
Bye.
One for the thumb.
Tell you what, that's 5 wins. She still has 3 more to go today. You don't hear about too many 8 baggers, but you might today.
Possibility still exists. Good stretch battle, though, between the 2 and the 3.
Yes.
Ultimately, it does go to Rosie. Once again, 5 wins through 7 races. Rosie's gonna have to spend a lot of spend a lot of money with the track photographer.
I knew where you were going with that. Huh.
Pump Action, now a 7-time winner in his career. Winner at Piketon, Lisbon, second at Athens. Actually called this horse Friday night.
Oh.
And a winner today.
You know, she wasn't in the first race, so that's 5 out of 6.
She was letting everybody else get a head start.
Yeah, and she had a breaker in the 5th race, so. Maybe she doesn't come over for the pictures until she hits the 5. Yeah, let's see.
And now moving down the track into the winner's circle where the winners go. Coming in from Walhonding in Beach City comes number 2, Pump Action. Owned by Heartland Acres and Rosie Weaver. Trained by Rosie Weaver and driven to victory by Sam Wisher. Flanker for this race is courtesy of Yorktown Lanes of Parma Heights, 440-886-5300. That's right here for Sam Wisher and Pump Action and the Yorktown Lanes, the owners of the bike.
7 races rather in the books. Rosie Weaver's got 5. Sam's got 4. Race number 8, 2-year-old Colt Trotters, field of 5, coming up when we come back.
Once a year, the greatest converge. 12 championship races. Over $7 million on the line. History will be made. Legends will rise. In October 2026, Scioto Downs becomes the venue where speed meets destiny. The Breeders' Crown, harness racing's ultimate showdown. It all comes down to the Breeders' Crown.
Hickory Lane Farm is proud to have bred or produced 3 Dan Patch champions over the last 3 years. Located in Findlay, Ohio, Hickory Lane Farm bred and sold world champion It's Academic. We also co-bred and sold sophomore Breeders' Crown winner Yo Tilly. Our stallion, In Range, set new sales records at the 2025 Jug Sale and is the sire of Set Your Sights High, who was last season's Dan Patch 2-year-old trotting filly. Find your next champion at the Hickory Lane Farm consignment.
Back at the Cuyahoga County Fair in Berea, Ohio. 7 races down, 6 to go, second half of the card. Rain has let up a little bit, but it's been pretty much raining since we started. We've reached race 8, 2-year-old colt trotters, $8,305. We got a field of 5. Last time we saw Rose Run Corky was on Summit County Fair night.
That was just a short, brief night.
Short, brief night for Corky. For those that don't know, a bit snapped.
Oh, yeah.
And Joe Cramp lost all control, and the horse just had a mind of his own and went left and crashed into a couple guys. Luckily, everybody's okay. Corky's okay. And Joey did a great job because while Nadine was out trying to catch 2 loose horses, he had no control and couldn't steer his horse.
Right.
And he kept staying on the bike, just going around the track, just trying to stay out of the way. And eventually got the horse pulled up in the first turn. So very professional from a young guy that, 34, but still young and doesn't drive every day. Able to keep everybody, as safe as we could. And we were able to keep going the rest of the card.
Was that the race that Justin was in the 1 hole?
They were the 2 and the 4 or something.
Okay, that was a different one then. Yeah. Well, it's
Justin caught the loose horse in the winner's circle.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one. Well, somehow the racetrack is still there.
Those 3, they're just coming out on the track.
It's nice to see Anthony McDonald here, leader of the stable.ca.
That's right.
Well,
That's right.
I'm sure it's more Amy than Anthony, but.
The wind has died down.
This is another 2-year-old colt trot going for a purse of $8,305. A blanket courtesy of Pamela Knock Insurance Agency, Farm, Business, and Auto, 440-667-4999. The one is Rose Run Chief. Owned by the stable Rose Run Chief of Brunswick, Ohio, trained by Jason McGinnis, the driver Anthony McDonald. Number 2 is Blue Strip. Owned by Chris Beaver of Radnor, Ohio, Sugar Valley Farm of Delaware, Ohio, and Steve Z. Hendler of Worthington, Ohio, trained and driven by Chris Beaver. Number 3 is Liam's Prize. Owned by Heartland Acres of Walhonding, Ohio, and Rosie Weaver of Beach City, Ohio, trained by Rosie Weaver, the driver Sam Widger. Number 4 is Rose Run Corky. Owned by Joe Cramp of Northfield, Ohio, R. Fisher Jr., Painesville, Ohio, M. Mitch of Sycamore Hills, Ohio, S. Patrick of Northfield, Ohio, trained and driven by Joe Cramp. Number 5 is Bald Bob. Owned and trained by Larry Clayball Medina and the driver Keith Cash Jr. Against the barns, beginning your horses ready for race 9.
There's the horses for the 8th. Number 1, Rose Run Chief, Anthony McDonald for Jason McGinnis. The stable.ca comes off a second at Summit County Fair night.
Remember, there's an entry fee today of $100, so you won't be getting any checks unless you pay your entry fees.
0 for 5 from Rose Run Chief so far in his career, but has some late trot each and every week. A couple of 7th and 8th, 7 and 8 posts rather in the Buckeye Stallion Series, so unlucky with the post draw, but his fair races have been fine. He's got the rail.
The 2, Blue Strip. Chris Beaver, trainer Chris Beaver, driver. 0 for 4, but getting close. Second at Marysville, 2 starts back. Second at Bowling Green, last time out.
3, Liam's Prize for the red-hot Rosie Weaver barn. 3-time winner this season, Painesville and Marion, 2 of them, and was just second at Athens, beaten a nose by Otis L in a hard-fought battle. Gets Sam Widger in the sulky.
The 4 is Rose Run Corky. We talked about this one. Joe Cramp, trainer. Joe Cramp, the driver. This one was in the no contest at Northfield Park, and thankfully everybody was okay.
5, Bald Bob. Tremendous name.
For me.
3, yeah. Larry Claybaugh, owner and trainer. Keith Cash, Jr. Drives, had rattled off 3 straight wins before being beaten pretty handily at Bowling Green by 16, but still finished second. 3-time winner this season. Those wins were at Mount Vernon, Hilliard, and Cortland. Has the outside post here. The rain has stopped.
I can't believe it. Of course, getting back to Bald Bob, I can't afford a toupee if the horse is 1 to 5. How am I going to make any money?
Just going to have to stay bald. What's the hair injectors that they use for, what was the big hair one that used to be on TV all the time?
Hair Club for Men?
Yeah, but what was the brand? Wasn't there a brand?
What'd they do? They painted their heads, or?
It was like a box. You could see it. They always, oh, man.
As you can see, it don't bother me. I mean, I'd rather have a full head of hair, but I'm not wearing a dead squirrel on my head. I can tell you that right now. I mean, some of those pieces, man, whew, you can see them from a half a mile away. Rogaine?
That's one of them that I was thinking of, yeah.
Propecia? Propecia?
Isn't?
I don't know. I never got involved.
And that's why they named a horse Bald Bob after you.
You got it.
Field of 5. 2 of them are 3-time winners in here. Liam's Prize and Bald Bob. Rose Run Chief has the inside. $8,305 pot. Owner's race.
Rosie's 3 to 5 to make it a 6-bagger.
It's an early 6-bagger, too.
Yeah.
Still plenty of races left.
3 for her. 8th. And what are the other 2 she's in? 12 and 13, I believe. Let's double check that. 8, 12, and 13.
Here's Bill Peters with the call of the 8th.
Liam's Prize, Rose Run Corky with Bald Bob on the outside.
They didn't get the gate again.
Will you please close the draw gate during the first turn? Please close that draw gate during the first turn.
I think so. She's got the car. Oh, she's gonna move.
There they come.
Stay up. There's it.
Here, off and trotting the first horse away in the middle of the track is Liam's Prize. Racing up second, that's Blue Strip. Down at the rail third, that's Rose Run Chief. Down over here on the outside fourth is Bald Bob. And the last horse is Rose Run Corky. As they make the turn now to head down the backside to race over the quarter-mile mark, Sam Widger has Liam's Prize on top by 1 length. Trotting second is Bald Bob, driven by Keith Cage. Third is Rose Run Chief, driven by Anthony McDonald. Fourth is Blue Strip, driven by Chris Beaver. The last horse is Rose Run Corky, driven by Joe Cramp.
31 and 4. 31 and 4.
First quarter was trotted in 31 and 4/5 seconds. As they race around that upper turn to come down past the stand for the first time. That's Liam's Prize by a length and a half over Bald Bob. Edging third is Rose Run Chief. Fourth as they race down toward the half. That is Blue Strip. On the last horse is Rose Run Corky. Front 4 pretty well bunched as they come to the half-mile mark. That's Sam Widger and Liam's Prize bringing the horses down to the half. A length and a half back 7 is Bald Bob by Keith Cash.
104.
First half trotted in 104. As they round the turn now, head down the backside to race over that 3/4 mile mark. They've got to catch Liam's Prize. Edging up on the outside second, now comes Rose Run Chief. At the rail third is Bald Bob. Off stride fourth goes Blue Strip. And the last horse is Rose Run Corky. Front 3 still well bunched as they go to the 3/4 mile mark. That's Liam's Prize along the railroad lead. On the outside second is Rose Run Chief. Racing at the rail third. Down that backside is Bald Bob.
136.
3/4 in 136. As they race around that upper turn to head for pay dirt. That's Liam's Prize still the lead. On the outside second, Rose Run Chief. At the rail third is Bald Bob. And then comes fourth is Blue Strip. As they race toward home, that's Liam's Prize with the lead. Liam's Prize, Bald Bob coming up second. It's going to be Liam's Prize. And here the outcome. Bald Bob up for place with Rose Run Chief for show.
208. 208.
A mile and 208.
if you're just joining us, we've said the same thing after every race. It's the Rosie Weaver Show. That's number 6 on the card.
6 out of 7. With a second, at least a 1 second.
Yeah, the exacta.
Yeah.
Bald Bob sat the pocket, but no match for Liam's prize, who stayed flat and picks up his 4th win of his lifetime. 4 for 8. 2:08 was the time of that one. It looks like Rosie's coming back for this one, so it must be 6 is the milestone when we get Rosie out for
We
the
were
win.
wondering what the number was. Well, the good news for all those who are getting wet with us, as far as horsemen go, is she doesn't have another horse in until the 12th. So, boys, 9, 10, 11, you better jump in. Or, yeah, 9, 10, 11.
And here comes the 3 Liam's prize back to the winner's circle.
And now moving down the track into the winner's circle, the winners go. Coming in from wall hunting in Beach City comes number 3, Liam's Prize, owned by Heartland Acres and Rosie Weaver, trained by Rosie Weaver, and driven to victory this evening by Sam Widger. Sam goes away to the winner's circle this evening. Attach the barns, bring your horses on out for race 9. Race 9, bring them on out. Blanket for this race is courtesy of Pamela Knock Insurance Agency with farm, business, and auto insurance. That's 440-667-4999.
It or not, but Rosie and her team were sloshing through the
Let's
puddle.
have a hand here for Rosie Weaver, Sam Winter, and Liam's Prize, and the Pamela Knock Insurance Agency, the donors of the win. Matt Rueff.
There they are. Well, I haven't seen too many 6-baggers for trainers. Maybe
Here are
you.
the official placings for race 8 from the top. Number 1, Rose Run Chief was 3rd. Number 2, Blue Strip was 4th. Number 3, Liam's Prize was a winner. Number 4, Rose Run Corky was 5th. And number 5, Bald Bob was 2nd. Time of the first quarter was 31 4/5. The half was in 104, the 3/4 in 136, with a mile in 2:08. And the time it should read 3, 4, 1, 5, 2 on the bottom, a mile in 2:08.
That's 8 of them in the books. We'll come up to the lone overnight race. Now winners of 5,000 in 2026. It's called the Grindstone Pace. Scratch the 7, Poet Larati. We'll be back after these messages.
The Ohio equine industry needs your help. I'm Scott Mogan, president of the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association. With over 300,000 horses in Ohio, the economic impact of the equine industry in the state is over $2.8 billion. That means jobs that pump millions of dollars into the local economy and support thousands of families. For Ohio's equine industry to remain strong, we need to send a clear message to our legislators about the important role that the agricultural small businesses play in Ohio's economy. To do that, we need your help. PACER, the Political Action Committee for Equine Racing, helps support and inform on issues that could positively affect Ohio harness racing. Please consider a donation to PACER. To donate, visit our website at ohha.com or call 614-221-3650. Your donation will help keep harness racing strong in Ohio. Thank you for your support.
Hey kids, we invite you to join the Backstretch Buddies Club, a fun and free club for kids 12 and under who love horses and wants to be a part of harness racing in Ohio. Once you've signed up, you will be able to join Willie Winnett in exciting adventures and receive awesome surprises. Sign up today using the QR code.
We're back here at the Cuyahoga County Fair. 8 races down into the 9th race, which is our lone overnight race, kind of like our free-for-all event for now winners of 5,000 in 2026. So fun little race. Scratch the 7, Poet Larati. Scratch down to a field of 6. They go for $3,550. It's nice, these races. You always get a mix of horses. You have a horse that's made $350,000. Then you have a 4-year-old, a 4-year-old mare, and a 10-year-old.
10-year-old gelding.
Hasn't finished in the top 3 in the last 2 years.
Look at that. 237 lifetime starts, 6 wins, 22 seconds, and 20 thirds. Dragon Me to Vegas.
That's a great name.
I guess so. I love it. We're hanging in there, folks. The flag is somewhat calm. The rain, has it stopped?
No.
No?
But it's slowed down.
Yeah.
Slowed down significantly from earlier.
We have 13, so we have 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 5 to go, as Kenny said.
Did you count on each of the fingers?
I did a mental check, which is a big thing for me. Right. Right.
Have you gotten to Saratoga yet this year?
My tradition is I go for opening week.
Okay.
And I go back for closing week. So
Okay.
yes, I have. I was there.
Are you a train or flight or car?
I drive from east side of Cleveland to Saratoga. It takes me 6.5 hours.
Here's the horses for the 9th.
Also printing postword for race 9. This is the Grindstone Pace. It's for non-winners of $5,000 this year. Also eligible non-winners of $2,500 since July 15th. Going for a purse of $3,550. The one is Lily Grace Hill, owned by Cap Equine Estates and Corey Day-Erman of Youngstown, Ohio. Trained by Corey Day-Erman, the driver Braden Rhodes. Number 2 is Dirty Dreams, owned and trained by Mario Zito of Marshallville, Ohio. Number 3 is Spartan Hill, owned by Jerry Meisel of Westland, Michigan, trained by Steve Novak, the driver of Mark St. Louis Jr. Number 4 is Dragon Me to Vegas, owned by Keith Cash of Twinsburg, Ohio, trained by Keith Cash Jr. and the driver Keith Cash. Number 5 is Master Confection, owned by Umholtz Racing Stable of Northfield, Ohio, and Umholtz of Sagamore Hills, Ohio, and Kennedy Sports of Northfield, Ohio, trained by Claire Umholtz, the driver of Logan Eversole. Number 6 is Odds on Pick 6, owned by Jonas Schmucker of Greenville, Indiana, and Mary Lynn Burnett of Greenfield, Ohio, trained and owned by Cameron Keena. And the number 7 horse, Poet Laureate, has been drawn. Your attention to the barns, beginning your horses ready for race 10.
We are back here for race 9. I believe it's Clifton Bell on the 6 odds on pick 6, unless the Cameron Keena hasn't come out yet, but I believe it's Clifton Bell, so that driver change. 1 is Lily Grace Hill, the lone mare of the field, trying to face the boys. 4-year-old here, daughter of Racing Hill. She was a winner at the free-for-all at Lisbon, 203-2.
The Deuce, Dirty Dreams, Mario Zito, the trainer and driver. This one is having a tough 26 campaign, 0 for 13. Hasn't hit the board as far as we can see, looking at the lines we have on the program, and on the board 15-1.
3 Spartan Hill, Mark St. Louis Jr. for Steve Novak and Gerald Migel, comes off a 3rd and a 2nd. Tiffin and Bowling Green in the Signature Series, 12-time career winner.
The old guy, the 4, Dragon Me to Vegas, 10-year-old gelding. Keith Cash trains, drives. Actually, it's Keith Cash Jr., the trainer. The dad's driving the horse.
Dad is driving.
He's 70. The horse is, like Kenny said earlier, is on a minimum of a 51-race losing streak.
5 Master Confection, Logan Ebersol for Claire Umholtz, comes off a 2nd in the free-for-all at Lisbon, 2 Lily Grace Hill. Those 2 were 1-2 all the way around the track. 23 lifetime wins for Master Confection. 1 win this season.
And the 6 is Odds on Pick 6 with Clifton Bell. That's a change in drivers. Cameron Keena, the trainer. This one's 1 for 11 this year, but it's been having a rough late summer. Lame at Northfield on June 29th. Scratched sick at Northfield on July 27th.
And scratch the 7, Poet Larati.
For this race. It's on a matching basis here. Horses now lining up down the backside on the way to the gate. The first horse in at the rail will be Lily Grace Hill. Then comes Dirty Dreams, Spartan Hill, Dragon Me to Vegas with Master Confection on the outside in the first tier. 1 trailer, Odds on Pick 6.
I don't think Odds on Pick 6 wants to race tonight.
I don't think he wants to be the trailers.
Yeah, he's a runner. He's running. You're right.
There they come. They're off on the grindstone pace. The first horse away in the middle of the track is Spartan Hill. Down at the rail second, that's Lily Grace Hill. Moving up on the outside third, that's Master Confection. Rubbing in there fourth, that's Dragon Vita Vegas. Racing in there fifth, that is Dirty Dreams, and farther back sixth is Odds On Pick 6. As they race down the backside over toward that quarter-mile mark. Along the rail of the lead is Lily Grace Hill, driven by Brayton Rhodes. On the outside second is Master Confection, driven by Logan Eversole. After the third, Spartan Hill, driven by Mark St. Louis. Fourth, then is Dragon Vita Vegas, driven by Keith Cash. Racing fifth, Dirty Dreams, driven by Mario Zito.
29 and 2.
First quarter paced in 29 and 2/5 seconds. As they race around the upper turn to come down past the stand for the first time. That's Lily Grace Hill with the lead. Racing in their second is Master Confection with Spartan Hill racing in their third. Moving on fourth as they come down to the half-mile mark. That is Dragon Vita Vegas racing in their fifth. That is Mark Dirty Dreams.
101 and 3.
First half paced in 101 and 3/5. As they round the turn now to head down the backside to race over that 3/4 mile mark. They've got to catch Lily Grace Hill. Racing in their second is Master Confection. Moving up on the outside third now comes Spartan Hill. As they race down the backside with the lead Lily Grace Hill, but Spartan Hill is flying on the outside second. At the rail third is Master Confection. At the rail fourth it is Dragon Vita Vegas, and on the outside fifth Dirty Dreams.
2 and something. 132 and 4. 132 and 4.
3/4 in 132 and 4/5. As they race around the upper turn to head for Painter. That's Lily Grace Hill along the rail and Spartan Hill on the outside. They are only heads apart. Moving up third now is Master Confection. As they race in the lane, that's Spartan Hill and Lily Grace Hill. Spartan Hill, and here comes Master Confection on the outside. It's going to be Spartan Hill, and here they all come. Master Confection up for place, up for show is Lily Grace Hill.
203 and flat. That's what I got. 203 and even.
A mile in 2:03.
Spartan Hill, game on the inside. That was Mark St. Louis in the sulky. A couple years ago, he was the king of the county fairs. Back in the winner's circle today for the owners from Westland, Michigan.
At a juicy 8-1, by the way.
That's even better. Yeah, I'll say.
Bring your horses up. Bring your horses on out for race 10. Race 10, bring them on out.
Too bad with the 6 horse. He's just having a tough go of it these days. He was breaking so much there and wouldn't get back on stride. We thought he might get lapped. And plus, Clifton Bell's arm's got to be a little bit tired.
I had a feeling that was closer than it was called. Judges are examining that photograph.
You don't think the inside won? What do you think?
I do think the inside won, but I think it was very close.
Okay.
We're holding both number 3, Spartan Hill, and number 5, Master Confection. Holding both 3 and 5.
Once in a while, we get surprised. I don't know what kind of angle we are here, but I know one thing. The finish line is way up the stretch for us in regards to the grandstand, not the actual racetrack.
I'm still not sure.
I think he said 3-5.
I love the photo finish on the tote board, by the way.
There you go. It's the 3. Photo finish up on the message board. But they can take that down. As the skies brighten in the later part of the program.
Just in time for me to find some fair food.
I usually don't partake, but I was hungry when I got here, so I went for the sausage sandwich.
Yeah, I don't usually partake.
You're not a sausage sandwich guy.
Oh, I don't really eat at the fairs, to be honest.
I rarely do, too. However, tomorrow...
Oh, I know you'll be going to the 4-H stand for some milkshakes.
Boy, can you read my mind. Someone touted me on that last year. I didn't know it was there, but yep, I will be shaking it.
And now moving down the track.
And Ashtabula.
Where the winners go, coming in from Westland, Michigan, comes number 3, Spartan Hill. Owned by Jerry Michael, trained by Steve Novak, and driven to this evening by Mark St. Louis Jr. This is the second year that we've raced this race, and Mark St. Louis has been the winning driver both years.
Kenny, do you know why they call this the grindstone pace? Grindstone's one of my worst memories from the Derby. Beat me in nose. I had Cavanier.
What year was that?
I don't know. Late 90s? I don't know. It was Val Baffert got beat by Lucas.
There were no tickets sold to place or show on the 3 horse.
Jeez, God. Is that crazy?
Definitely did not help with the rain.
But they had the exacta.
Well, we've made it to double digits.
Yes.
Race 10 coming up. Just a couple of minutes.
Own a little and love it a lot. The Stable.ca is an award-winning fractional ownership operation. Buy as little as 1% of a racehorse and experience 100% of the thrill. The Stable.ca makes ownership easy, accessible, and affordable. Communication and customer service are at the heart of everything we do. Get started at thestable.ca.
Feel the thunder, experience the speed, witness the excitement of Ohio harness racing. Ohio is home to 4 pari-mutuel tracks with exciting action at Northfield Park, Scioto Downs, Miami Valley Gaming and Racing, and Dayton Raceway. Plus racing at 66 county and independent fairs statewide. From legendary events like the Little Brown Jug to the Dayton Racing Derby, Battle of Lake Erie, and Next Generation Stakes, Ohio is where champions race. The speed, the tradition, the excitement. Don't just watch it, be a part of it. Race Ohio, it's your best.
Hey kids, we invite you to join the Backstretch Buddies Club, a fun and free club for kids 12 and under who love horses and wants to be a part of harness racing in Ohio. Once you've signed up, you will be able to join Willie Winnett and exciting adventures and receive awesome surprises. Sign up today using the QR code.
We are back at the Cuyahoga County Fair in Berea, Ohio. Kenny Livingood, Bob Roberts, Steve O on the equipment. This is, by the way, this is fair number 32
of 66
or 67, I think.
67.
And we have run 749 races.
And I think Rosie Weaver's won 748 of them.
At least today she has. Well, she I told you she got off to a slow start, so this is good for her. She'll never forget today at Cuyahoga County Fair. I can tell you that.
And
Good
she
for
still
her.
has 2 horses left.
That's right.
We've reached race 10. Back to the 2-year-olds. 2-year-old pacing fillies, field of 4. Braden Rhodes will pick up the lines of the 1 Brandy B for Don Irvine Jr.
The 2 Sea Smoke. Christopher Beaver, 1 for 6. Sold for $18,000. Had a tough night at Northfield. What was it? Was that the
Summit County Fair?
That is the Summit County Fair. I'm looking at 8-1 and go, wait a minute. Got distance there.
3 St. Sarah. This is the horse that when I looked at the program, this would be my kind of sneaky play of the day.
You're getting 5-1.
She made up some ground and finished 4th. She finished with pace, and that was just her first start. I mean, obviously we have to see if she can handle the fair track, but,
Right.
daughter of Lather Up for the stable, homebred for the connections. I think she raced okay in the Summit County Fair race, and she draws post 3 in a short field.
And the 4, Something Majestic. Chris Hirschberger, trainer, driver. $4,000 auction buy. 0 for 4, but it's been knocking on the door. Last time out at Lisbon, 4th from the 4-hole. Before that, 4th at Mount Vernon.
Sea Smoke is the only one of this field that's crossed the wire first. It was at Oak Harbor by 2 1/4 lengths.
Yeah.
The other one's still looking to get their feet wet.
That's true.
And they will certainly get it wet today.
This one, hey, the purse is pretty nice for 4 horses, $8,405.
Yeah, I'd take my shot.
Better believe it.
And here are the horses.
Okay. We have the checks for the first 3 races up here in the judges' stand and the grandstand. Checks for the first 3 races are here in the grandstand, judges' stand. Horses are putting postword for race 10. This is another 2-year-old filly pace, going for a purse of $8,405 and a blanket courtesy of Cuyahoga County Farm Bureau of North Royalton. That's 440-877-0706. Number 1 is Brandy B, owned by John Zevenak of Lorraine, Ohio, trained by Don Irvin Jr., the driver of Braden Rhodes. Number 2 is Sea Smoke, owned by Sea Smoke Stable of Redner, Ohio, Mark Moger of Amelia Island, Florida, and Sugar Valley Farm of Delaware, Ohio, trained by Chris Beaver, the driver of Clifton Bell. Number 3 is St. Sarah, owned by the stable of St. Sarah of Brunswick, Ohio, trained by Jason McGinnis, the driver of Anthony McDonald. And number 4 is Summon Majestic, owned by CNC Stables LLC of Canton, Ohio, trained and driven by Chris Hirschberger. The test tomorrow for getting your horses ready for race 11.
There's the field of 4. 1 to 5 respect coming in on the Chris Beaver trainee Sea Smoke.
Steve, you got the camera on those tires in the infield near the finish line? I left those here last year.
Those are probably worth something.
You
Those
guys
are-
can help me mount those on my car. I can get home later.
Those are some big tires.
What are those? Is that from a tractor pull?
They have Demolition Derby Sunday, so my guess is they have arrows on them, so they maybe have a figure 8 race.
They have arrows? Oh, they do? Boy. Right.
I'm a Demolition Derby connoisseur.
I've never been to one.
Never?
Never been to a Demolition Derby. No.
Are you
Swear to
kidding?
God. You usually get the harness racing out of the way the first day of the fairs, right? And then all hell breaks loose after
And then
that.
you don't come the rest of the time?
Not really.
Well,
Not really.
I think we'll have to break that. You should come to Canton, Stark County Fair. They have a good Demolition Derby.
I think I will.
You won't be able to, actually, because you'll be at Saratoga closing weekend.
That's when that is?
Labor Day weekend, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. No, I won't be there. Because I did that fair a couple years ago. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
They're racing Tuesday night this year. Nighttime.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Boy, there's a big story in the New York Times a couple of days ago about the Hall of Fame, how financially it has not been working out. The NFL kind of was going to give them $10 million for all that stuff around the field, and they kind of backed out. It's not a pretty scene down there right now.
I haven't been to the stadium, have you?
When the Cleveland Browns came back, their first game, they were the Hall of Fame game. And they won that game, and I don't think they've won 3 games since. And that was 20 years ago.
Race 11. Race 11, get them ready. The number 2 horse, Sea Smoke, has entered the track and is now passing the grandstand.
Here comes the 2 Sea Smoke. I guess we were waiting for him to post parade.
Is that the rules? You must post parade? You have to follow the tracks of everybody else?
Oh, you must parade in front of the judges once.
Okay. There it is.
Clifton was trying to get a quick massage after having to fight that horse in the last
Man,
race.
his arms must have really... Uh-oh. This one's back on stride.
And the Mark Tyborowski Northfield Park starting car. Rolling down the backstretch. We'll send it over to Bill Peters with the call of today's 10th race.
Also lining up down the backside on the way to the gate, the first horse in at the rail will be Brandy B. On comes Sea Smoke, St. Sarah with Summon Majestic on the outside. Sea Smoke. Moving up on the outside third is Summon Majestic. And the last horse is St. Sarah. As they make the turn down, head down the backside, the race toward that quarter-mile mark. Chris Hirschberger has Summon Majestic on top by 1 length. Racing second is Brandy B, driven by Braden Rhodes. Third, that is Sea Smoke, driven by Clifton Bell. And the last horse is St. Sarah, driven by Anthony McDonald. Going toward that quarter-mile mark, there's no change. That's still Summon Majestic by a length and a half over Brandy B. Third, that is Sea Smoke, and fourth, St. Sarah.
Okay, 31 and 3.
First quarter paced in 31 and 3/5 seconds. As they race around that upper turn to get down past the stand for the first time. Still will lead is Summon Majestic. In their second is Brandy B, followed by Sea Smoke third and St. Sarah fourth. 4 pacers pretty well bunched as they come down to the half-mile mark. That's Chris Hirschberger and Summon Majestic bringing the horses down to the half. Sitting in the golden chair second, that's Braden Rhodes with Brandy B.
104.
First half paced in 104. As they round the turn down to head down the backside to race over that 3/4 mile mark. Braden Rhodes is out and on the middle with Brandy B. Still in the lead is Summon Majestic. Moving up third is St. Sarah now, and back to fourth is Sea Smoke. Going toward that 3/4 mile mark. Summon Majestic has answered the call and paced right on. Still on the outside, second point in the pressure, that was Brandy B. Moving up third is St. Sarah, followed by Sea Smoke fourth.
134 and 2.
3/4 paced in 134 and 2/5. As they race around the upper turn to head for Painter. Along the railway is Summon Majestic, but pacing faster than well on the outside is St. Sarah. That's St. Sarah now taking over Summon Majestic along the rail second. And third is Brandy B. As they race toward home, that's St. Sarah and Summon Majestic. It's going to be St. Sarah, and here they all come. Summon Majestic up for place, up for third is Brandy B.
205.
A mile and 2:05.
Well, Kenny, you called that, but since you called it at 5-1. Your closing odds?
4-5.
4-5.
Don't you love parimutuel wagering?
I think people must have heard you on the broadcast, raced out here, and bet this horse.
All $76 of it.
Oh, you were going to say it was in the pool, huh? Nice going. Oh, boy.
Late money came in.
St. Sarah. They bred this one.
Yeah, stable bred this filly. She appears to not have any speed. Got away very far back.
I was going to say, what do you remember about that Northfield race? You got that kind of recall because you were talking about it.
She just got away at the back, sat inside, and just came on to be fourth. Didn't do anything special, but, where was she going to go when you're 12 lengths behind at the half?
Right.
Now you turn the lines over to Anthony.
Right.
Second start out. I would expect a forward move off of that, and I think that's basically what you got here. I mean, I haven't seen a horse sustain any move today. And she ranged up 3 wide and went right by.
She did, yeah. Was that a fast mile that night at Northfield? 157 and 2? She was 59, but.
Yeah, the race was solid. For 2-year-old fillies, yes.
Okay, how many horses have you seen go from 97-1 to 4-5? You just did.
Not many, but I easily could have scooped the place pool.
Oh, look at that. 360 to win, folks. 540 to place.
Down the track into the winner's circle where the winners go. Coming in from Brunswick, Ohio, comes number 3, St. Sarah. Owned by the stable St. Sarah, trained by Jason McGinnis, and driven to victory this evening by Anthony McDonald. The blanket for this race is courtesy of Cuyahoga County Farm Bureau of North Royalton, 440-877-0706.
We're back at squishy Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds in Berea.
St. Sarah and the Cuyahoga County Farm Bureau, the donors of the blanket.
Looking at our YouTube chat, yes, we did have Richard Miller was here to get his passport signed. Saw a couple races.
Placing for race 10 from the top. Number 1, Brandy B was third. Number 2, Sea Smoke was fourth. Number 3, St. Sarah was the winner. Number 4, Summon Majestic was second. Time of the first quarter was 31 3/5. The half was in 104. The 3/4 in 134 and 2/5. With a mile in 205 from the top. It should read 3, 4, 1, 2 on the bottom. A mile in 205. In the upcoming race 11, number 5, Odds on Equity. The driver will be Emmanuel Miller. Again, we need a representative of Cuyahoga County Farm Bureau.
10 races down, race 11. 3-year-old Pacing Fillies, 15,000, one division. We'll talk about them when we come back.
The roots of harness racing are born at the county fair. For over 150 years, people have gathered to watch horses battle it out for fame and glory. Catch the thrills this summer at an Ohio Fair Racing Conference County Fair. The OFRC races at 22 fairs in 20 Ohio counties. Trotters and pacers put it all on the line to be called the best in the Buckeye State. The Ohio Fair Racing Conference, where the path to greatness begins.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
Once a year, the greatest converge. 12 championship races. Over $7 million on the line. History will be made. Legends will rise. In October 2026, Scioto Downs becomes the venue where speed meets destiny. The Breeders' Crown, harness racing's ultimate showdown. It all comes down to the Breeders' Crown.
We're back here at the Cuyahoga County Fair in Berea. 3-year-old Pacing Fillies, race 11, $15,000.
Yeah, this is the one you want to win.
I got Manny Miller on the 5. Did you catch the driver change in the 3?
No.
Okay. Well, Mark St. Louis is talented, but I don't think he can drive 2 animals at the same time.
Yeah, which one did he pick? Well, you know.
He's driving the 4.
He is. How do you know that? You saw him out there?
Well, he has to.
Oh, there's so. Oh, so. Okay. We'll find out here, folks. We'll find out. Actually, this is
In
the.
this upcoming race 11, number 3, Kathy's Clown. Make the driver Anthony McDonald.
There we
Anthony
go.
McDonald driving number 3, Kathy's Clown. All right, let's parade the ones that are out there.
Here are the horses.
Our separating post word for race 11. This is a 3-year-old filly Pace, going for a purse of $15,760 and a blanket courtesy of Cuyahoga County Farm Bureau of North Royalton. That's 440-877-0706. The one is Extra Sweet, owned by Cap Equine Estates of Youngstown, Ohio, trained by Corey Dayerman, the driver Braden Rhodes. Number 2 is Juliet Capulet, owned by Sam Widger of Clarksville, Ohio, trained by Uriah Miller and the driver Sam Widger. Number 3 is Kathy's Clown, owned by Jerry Migel of Westland, Michigan, trained by Steve Novak, the driver Anthony McDonald. Number 4 is Sing Girl Sing, owned and trained by Stacey Curry of Thorntonville, Ohio, the driver Mark St. Louis. And number 5 is Odds on Equity, owned by Jonathan Henry of Marysville, Ohio, trained by Joe Paver and the driver Emmanuel Miller. Attention the barns, be getting your horses ready for race 12. Race 12, get them ready.
We're back at soggy but beautiful Berea, Ohio, home of Baldwin Wallace College and the Cuyahoga County Fair races.
Field of 5, 1 Extra Sweet, Braden Rhodes for Corey DeArmond. 4-time winner this season, 3 straight, Cortland, Carrollton, Painesville. Fourth in the Buckeye at Scioto last week.
Number 2, Juliet Capulet. That was Romeo's girlfriend. Uriah Miller trainer. Sam Woodger in the bike. $6,000 sales purchase. 2 wins and 15 starts this year. Well, we can't see that on the program, but it did win at Scioto in the slop in 53-4.
3, Kathy's Clown. AMAC picks up the drive for Steve Novak. 4-time winner this season. Winner at Bell Fountain in 59-3. A couple of fourth-place efforts most recently.
The 4, Same Girl Same. Stacy Curry trainer, Mark St. Louis the driver. 2 wins and 13 starts, but lots of tickets on the board. 4 seconds, a third. Earnings of $21,000. Last time out, Xenia, a third, beaten only a length and change.
Odds on equity, Manny Miller for Joe Paver and Jonathan Henry, far outside post. Still looking to get some of their equity back off the $50,000 stake. She has not hit the board in 11 tries in over 2 seasons, so still learning, still looking to improve.
Can't be happy with that. On the board, they've made the 1, won the 5. By the way, this is your last chance to win a race today, Horsemen, if you're not Rosie Weaver, because she will be back in the 12th and 13th looking for wins 7 and 8.
Wonder what the record is for most wins in a fair day.
Good question.
Here's Bill Peters with the call of the 11th.
Same girl, same, with odds on equity on the side. Attach the bars for getting your horses ready for race 12. Race 12, get ready. Outside third is Odds on Equity. At the rail fourth is Kathy's Clown, and the last horse is Juliet Capulet. As they make the turn now, heading down the backside to race over that quarter-mile mark. On the outside in the lead now, that is Odds on Equity, driven by Emmanuel Miller. At the rail second, Extra Sweet, driven by Braden Rhodes. Third is Same Girl Same, driven by Mark St. Louis. Fourth is Kathy's Clown, driven by Anthony McDonald, and the last horse is Juliet Capulet, driven by Sam Wager.
28-4.
First quarter paced in 28 4/5 seconds. As they race around that upper turn to come down past the stands for the first time. That's Odds on Equity by about 5 lengths. Racing in there second, that is Extra Sweet. Racing third is Same Girl Same. Fourth along the rail is Kathy's Clown. On the outside, fifth is Juliet Capulet. 5 fillies are watching up pretty well now as they race to the half-mile mark.
58-4.
First half pace in 58 4/5 seconds. As they round the turn now, head down the backside and race over that 3/4 mile mark. On the outside now with the lead is Extra Sweet. Coming back second is Odds on Equity. Moving up on the outside third is Juliet Capulet. Fourth along the rail is Same Girl Same, and the last horse is Kathy's Clown. Going to that 3/4 mile mark, that's Extra Sweet with the lead. On the outside second now, that is Juliet Capulet.
129.
3/4 in, 129. As they race around the upper turn to head for Paydirt. That's Extra Sweet with the lead, with Juliet Capulet racing in there second. Third along the rail is Same Girl Same. As they race through the lane, that's Extra Sweet and Juliet Capulet. Extra Sweet and Juliet Capulet. It's going to be Extra Sweet. And here the outcome. Juliet Capulet up for place, up for show was Kathy's Clown.
2 minutes and 1/5.
A mile in 2 minutes and 1/5. Against the barns, bring your horses on out for race 12. Race 12, bring them on out.
Extra Sweet, that's a pretty good mile on a sticky racetrack.
Right down the paper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, there you go, high five it. Get the 99-1 shots on the ticket, huh? For the high five.
Makes the rundown easy.
Yeah, makes the rundown easy. Extra Sweet.
5th win this season for the daughter of Down by the Seaside.
Nice. He's been around. Win at Cortland, win at Carrollton, win at Painesville. Now we'll win at Berea. They got their money back on her.
And second at the Summit County Fair.
And second at the Summit County Fair. And that's a nice purse to win today. 50%, right, to the winner?
Yeah, 7,500, well, almost 8,000.
That's a nice score. Over 50 grand now in the kitty. Bought for 25,000. So it's good. Real good. By the way, it was bet down to even money. The 2 took money too. She was 1-2.
The 1, 2, 3 trifecta paid as much as the 1 to win.
Look at that. $4, folks. $4.
But the Quinella.
That's the bet. 560?
860.
8? No. Was it 860?
860, sir.
Oh my. My eyeballs aren't working too good.
Back to the winner's circle comes number 1.
And now,
Extra Sweet.
down the track into the winner's circle where the winners go. Coming in from Youngstown, Ohio, comes number 1, Extra Sweet. Owned by Cap Equine Estates, trained by Corey Dayerman, and driven to victory this evening by Braden Rhodes. Blanket for this race is courtesy of Cuyahoga County Farm Bureau of North Boylston. That's 440-877-0706.
Kenny was talking about the Quinella paying $860. It paid more than the exact.
Here for Corey Dayerman, Braden Rhodes, and Extra Sweet at the Cuyahoga County Farm Bureau of North Boylston, the owners of the blanket.
Well, that's 11 in the books. It's late daily double time here from the Cuyahoga County Fair, Berea. We'll be back with race 12.
One Extra Sweet was
Do you love horses and the outdoors? There are hundreds of immediate openings across Ohio for caretakers and grooms. Work with these beautiful animals every day. Health insurance, vision care, prescription benefits, and a retirement plan are available to those that qualify. Help care for these beautiful animals. Immediate openings across Ohio. For more information, visit OhioHorseJobs.com. That's OhioHorseJobs.com.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Use code FAIR26 and receive $10 off your next order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
Back in Berea, Cuyahoga County Fair. We've reached the late double. Could be the Rosie Weaver get out double.
Yeah, let's go punch a $20 double. 3.
It might be the whole pool.
3-6. That's the get out double.
For those of you that are listening, don't forget this coming Saturday, little plug for Northfield Park, $300,000 Carl Milstein Memorial, 13th edition.
I was covering Northfield Park for the Plain Dealer when he took over.
Yeah,
Northfield
that's right.
Park.
We'll be live on YouTube with the Milstein cards.
Oh, really?
If you're OHHA watchers and watch the fair streams, just click on the Northfield Park Racino page, and we'll be live there for about 6 hours.
Who's doing that broadcast?
It's just our track feed. Jess Otten will be there.
Okay.
Kevin Plaucha, myself, and Ayers.
Very good. They draw the race yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Malillo is probably going to be the favorite, post 2.
Race 12, this is another 2-year-old colt trot. Going for a purse of $8,205 and a blanket courtesy of Bubblegum Concessions just visiting us on the Midway. Number 1 is Waganugu, owned by David Justice of Marysville, Ohio, trained by Roy Justice, the driver David Justice. Number 2 is Candy Flip, owned by Chris Beaver of Radnor, Ohio, Leo Fleming and Billy Maines of Ontario, Steve Z. Handler of Worthington, trained and driven by Chris Beaver. Number 3 is Woody Gypsy, owned by Rosie Weaver of Beach City, Cabby D. LLC of Hudson, David Jury of Bucyrus, and Johnny Stan of South Bloomfield, Ohio, trained by Rosie Weaver and the driver Sam Wisher. Number 4 is Vinestaff, owned by the stable Vinestaff of Brunswick, Ohio, trained by Jason McGinnis, the driver Anthony McDonald. The Jets the Barnes beginning your horses ready for race 13. Race 13, get them ready.
Race 12, $8,205, 2-year-old Colt Trotters, 1 Wagadugadoo, owned by David Justice. Roy Justice trains David in the sulky, 2-year-old Centurion ATM son, 0 for 7. A lot of brakes on the card, so needs to stay flat.
Well, I'm glad you got that horse because I wouldn't have never known how to pronounce that horse's name.
I don't even think I said it right, but
well, I liked how you said it.
If you say it with confidence, it's good.
And you did. The 2 I can handle: Candy Flip, Chris Beaver, trainer. Chris Beaver, driver. Still looking for win number 1. 0 for 5. Last time out at Bowling Green, broke stride. Time before that was encouraging at Marysville. Had the lead, tired a bit, finished 3rd, beaten 3.5 lengths, and even money on the board as we speak.
3, What a Gypsy, Sam Widger for the Red Hot Rosie Weaver barn. 0 for 5 for this $42,000 purchase. Time-wise, hasn't been flashy, has a couple of breaks, so they're still figuring this one out, but the barn's been on fire today.
And rounding out the 4-horse field, the 4, Vinestaff, Jason McGinnis, trainer. Anthony McDonald, the driver. This is the stable Vinestaff of Brunswick, Ohio. 0 for 5. This is another one of their homebreds, so they're looking for a win to match the other win they had. Vinestaff is 7-2 on the board. We'll see.
Somebody in this race will double their lifetime earnings and pick up their first career win. We have no winners in this race.
You're right. 2-year-old Colt Trotters looking for number 1.
I have a feeling if you stay flat today, you might be the winner.
You get the money. Right.
A lot of breaks on all these horses. See if they can figure it out. 2-year-old Colt Trotters. Here's Bill Peters.
I'm just glad we got the races through.
Me too, and that looks like it's going to freaking clear up.
Horse lining up down the backside on the way to the gate. The first horse in at the rail will be Wagadugu. On comes Candy Flip. What a Gypsy with Vinestaff on the outside.
Are you going to have the card over here or under the grandstand?
I've got one under the grandstand, probably one out there.
He's under the grandstand.
Yeah, because I'll come under the grandstand. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll get people on this side.
Okay.
But after this race, I'm probably going to go see if we got the more checks because I know how the horses are. They'll be wanting their checks.
Here they come. They're off and trotting. The first horse away on the outside is Vinestaff. Down the rail second is Candy Flip. Moving up third is What a Gypsy, and the last horse is Wagadugu. As they make the turn now to head down the backside to race over that quarter-mile mark, Anthony McDonald has Vinestaff on top by about 4 lengths. Trotting second is Candy Flip, driven by Chris Beaver. On the outside third, that's What a Gypsy, driven by Sam Wincher. Last horse is Wagadugu, driven by David Justice. Going toward that quarter-mile mark. That's still Vinestaff with the lead. Moving up on the outside second, it's What a Gypsy. At the rail third, Candy Flip and Wagadugu trails.
33.
First quarter trotted in 33 seconds. As they race around that upper turn to come down past the stand for the first time. That's still Vinestaff with the lead. Pouring under pressure on the outside second is What a Gypsy. Along the rail third is Candy Flip, followed by Wagadugu fourth. Coming down to the half-mile mark, that's Anthony McDonald and Vinestaff bringing the horses down to the half. On the outside second is What a Gypsy. At the rail third, Candy Flip, followed by Wagadugu.
105 and 2.
First half trotted in 105 and 2/5. As they round the turn now to head down the backside to race over the 3/4 mile mark. That's Vinestaff with the lead. On the outside second, What a Gypsy. At the rail third, Candy Flip, Wagadugu trails. 4 trotters pretty well bunched now as they go toward that 3/4 mile mark. Anthony McDonald's getting real busy now with Vinestaff, but flying up on the outside second comes What a Gypsy with Candy Flip along the rail third and Wagadugu fourth.
137 and 4.
3 quarters trotted in 137 and 4/5. Vinestaff along the rail still away with What a Gypsy on the outside second. Third is Candy Flip and fourth and moving up on the outside is Wagadugu. Less than Staff and Woody Gypsy. As they race for home, Fine Staff on the rail. On the outside second comes Wagadugo. Fine Staff and Wagadugo. On the rail is Candy Flip. It looks like it's going to be Wagadugo. Tight there for second by the other three horses.
2:11 and 2.
A mile and 2:11 and 2/5.
Well, that's something we haven't seen today, have we?
Last to first.
Yeah, wide of them all.
Yep. I also don't think I would have booked a bet that all four of them would have trotted the entire race.
That's a good point.
Very good race.
Hey, how about the
8,000.
price on this horse? There's a woman over here with a purple visor on. She had 200 to win on this horse. Holy cow. Yeah.
What does the name mean? Do you know? Just
Wagadoodoo. Wagadoodoo. Looking at the breeding.
Knudsen trotting.
Goo Goo Gagas is the sire of the dam, but I don't know how you get someone's going to have to tell us why. Somebody online, tell us how this one got named.
Wagadugu.
Bring your horses on out for race 13. Race 13, bring them on out.
Horse had broke in 4 straight races. Or didn't it break in the 2 back? I don't know.
Just was distance the whole race.
Yeah. Interesting.
Swept the field from last.
That was something. Was drawn off at the end.
And now moving down the track into the winner's circle where the winners go. Coming in from Marysville, Ohio, comes number 1, Wagadugo. Owned by David Justice, trained by Roy Justice, and given a victory by David Justice. The pledger for this race is courtesy of Bubblegum Concessions.
Okay, so we usually don't give you pool totals here, but there's $54 in the win pool. What is this horse going to pay to win? And did anybody bet this horse to win? Well, 21 to 1, somebody had to bet it to win.
I think there's a $2 wager, and then the rest is takeout.
Let's see.
It can't pay. There can't be more than $2 because 3 would be 63.
That's really hard here for Roy and David Justice.
Very good.
And Wagadugo and the Bubblegum Concessions, the owners of the night.
Takeout is what, 15, 16? I don't even know what the takeout is anymore.
Well, the horse is going to pay 44, so about $10.
That's what I was going to, yeah.
17%.
Yeah. Going to pay 40 to win for a deuce. We can't wait to see. They had made Vinestaff 1-5 betting favorite. And Rosie's run ends in that race. But you can start a new one in the next race.
The next race is an exciting $16,000 one heat for 3-year-old Colt Pacers.
I know.
And it's a war. There's some nice ones in there.
Here are the official placing for race 12 from the top. The 1, Wagadugo, was the winner. Number 2, Candy Flip, was 4th. Number 3, Woody Gypsy, was 2nd in a dead heat. And number 4, Vinestaff, was 2nd in a dead heat. Time of the first quarter was 33 seconds. The half was in 1:05 and 2/5. The 3 quarters in 1:37 and 4/5, with a mile and 2:11 and 2/5. The tablet should read 1:4.22, a mile and 2:11 and 2/5. In the upcoming race 13, number 3, Bay Camo, the driver will be Braden Rhodes. Braden Rhodes, the driving number 3, Bay Camo. Number 5, Carmen's Oh So Famous, the driver will be Emmanuel Miller. Emmanuel Miller on number 5, Carmen's Oh So Famous.
Well, we've reached the finale. Braden Rhodes is on the 3, Manny Miller's on the 5. We'll have a driver change on the 4, Parading Fire as well, to be announced probably when they come on the track.
You check your win price?
$44.20.
How about the exacta?
$12. We'll be back after these messages, and we'll talk about the finale.
Have you heard about Bob? It's the Buckeye Owner Bonus, the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association's new incentive program. The program is for people who purchase yearlings or retain their homebreds out of mares registered and eligible for the OHHA's Breeders' Award program at the upcoming 2025 sales. The total bonus will be 1/2 the amount designated for that year's Breeders' Award program. For more information about the Buckeye Owner Bonus, visit OHHA.com or call 614-221-3650.
We're back for the finale here at the Cuyahoga County Fair. $16,000 on the line. It's a field of 6. 3-year-old Colt Pacers, the Glamour Boy division. 1, Catch the Killer, Kurt Sugg for Darren Harvey, 3-year-old son of Catch the Fire. Broke at Northfield and still went on to win while Park the Mile. He was so much the best that day, Summit County Fair night. And he's hit the top 2 in 15 of his 24 lifetime starts.
That's impressive. The Deuce is the Ebony Dragon. This horse won 12 of 17 starts last year. This year, not as well, but still doing okay. 4 for 15 off a second at the Bowling Green. Prior to that, 2-race winning streak at the Tiffin and Northfield. And they haven't put the odds up for this race yet, but it's Tyler Bates, the trainer, Logan Ebersol, the driver.
Braden Rhodes grabs the line of the 3-bay camo for Ty Loy and John Frolich. 2-time winner this season, comes off a 3rd, beating the neck in that race with Catch the Killer. Looked like he was going to win. When they turned for home, he was in front, and he just hung a little bit and let Catch the Killer by.
Now, I'm not sure if Logan Ebersol is driving the 2 or the 4. Do you know, Kenny?
He's on the 2.
He's on the 2. Do we know who's on the 4? No.
Clifton Bell.
All right, thank you. Clifton Bell will drive Parading Fire for Cameron Keena. Is still looking for his first win. 14 starts, 1 second, 3/3. So scratched sick at Northfield last on July 27th.
This is your getaway race here for the 2026 Cuyahoga County Fair. This is the 3-year-old Colt Pace, going for a purse of $16,214 and the CuyFair.com blanket. Number 1 is Catch the Killer, owned by Wayne Mass Jr. of Dundee, Ohio, at Eden Acres Farmstead of Millersburg, Ohio, trained by Darren Harvey, the driver Kurt Sugg. Number 2 is the Ebony Dragon, owned by Suzanne Bates of Gibsonburg, Ohio, and Cedar Point Beach Racing of Fremont, Ohio, trained by Ty Bates, the driver Logan Ebersol. Number 3 is Bay Camo, owned by John Fravick of Broadview Heights, Ohio, trained by Ty Loy, the driver Braden Rhodes. Number 4 is Parading Fire, owned by Jonas Schmucker of Greenville, Indiana, trained by Cameron Keena, the driver Clifton Bell. Number 5 is Carmen's Oh So Famous, owned by Dennis Paver of Raymond and Joe Paver of Marysville, trained by Joe Paver and the driver Emmanuel Miller. And number 6 is Rock on Beach, owned by Rosie Weaver of Beach City, Heartland Acres of Wahonda, Marion Beachy of Sugar Creek, and Barb Wilson of Hudson, trained by Rosie Weaver and the driver Sam Witcher. There's win, place, show, exacta, quinoa, and trifecta wager here in race 13. It's your final chance to wager at the 2026 Cuyahoga County Fair. Hurry and don't be shy.
Number 5 is Carmen's Are So Famous, Manny Miller for Joe Paver, Cohen's with Dennis Paver. 8-time winner. Most of those were last year as a freshman. 7-time winner last year, but still hit the board in 7 of 16 this season.
Second tier, 6-hole, Rock on Beach. Rosie Weaver shot for a 7-bagger. Sam Woodger will do the driving. This one is having a big year. 6 for 13, almost 31,000 in earnings, and is on a 3-race winning streak. Bucyrus, Tiffin, and Bowling Green.
Yeah, they dropped this guy to the fair rank, and he's responded with 3 straight runaway scores on the front.
Yeah, he didn't have much luck at the races, did he?
He must have early because those, were the first 3 wins. Where'd they come from this year?
That's true. It's true.
Then the form got stale, and they dropped him back to the fairs. And
well, one of them was at Scioto in 52-3.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so there you go. But this one, they must have bought this private. There's no sale price on the horse. And I don't think the breeder's part of the ownership group. And the betting, we have a couple of 6 to 5 shots. The 1, Catch the Killer, and the 2, the Ebony Dragon. Rosie from the second tier is 4 to 1. Well, my double blew up, so how do I get even now? Do I bet her to win?
Better to win should be 1-9. It's the getaway pace, Cuyahoga County Fair. Here's Bill Peters.
First horse into the rail, and catch the killer. Then comes the Ebony Dragon, Bay Camo, Parading Fire with Carmen's Oh So Famous on the outside in the first tier. One trailer, Rock on Beach. There they come. There, off and pacing the first horse away there is Catch the Killer. On the outside second is the Ebony Dragon. Rubbing in there third, that is Carmen's Oh So Famous. As they make the turn now to head down the backside to race over that quarter-mile mark. Taking over now is the Ebony Dragon, driven by Logan Eversole. Racing in there second, that's Catch the Killer, driven by Kurt Sugg. Racing third is Bay Camo, driven by Braden Rhodes. Racing fourth is Parading Fire, driven by Clifton Bell. Fifth is Carmen's Oh So Famous, driven by Emmanuel Miller. The last horse, Rock on Beach, driven by Sam Widger.
28-4.
First quarter paced in 28 4/5 seconds. As they race around the upper turn to come down past the stand for the first time. That's the Ebony Dragon now by about 3 lengths. Racing second is Catch the Killer. Third is Bay Camo. Moving up on the outside, fourth is Carmen's Oh So Famous. At the rail, fifth is Parading Fire. The last horse, Rock on Beach. 6 pacers, well bunched as they come to the half-mile mark. That's the Ebony Dragon with the lead. At the rail, second, Catch the Killer on the outside. Third, Carmen's Oh So Famous.
59-2.
First half paced in 59 2/5 seconds. Still with the lead is Catch the Killer. The Ebony Dragon. Racing up on the outside second. Now comes Carmen's Oh So Famous. At the rail third is Catch the Killer. Down the backside fourth is Rock on Beach. At the rail fifth is Bay Camo. And the last horse is Parading Fire. Going to the 3/4 mile mark. That's the Ebony Dragon with the lead with Catch the Killer racing in there second. Swimming through at the rail third is Bay Camo.
129-4.
3/4 in 129 4/5. As they race around the upper turn to head for pay dirt. That's the Ebony Dragon still in the lead. Racing second is Catch the Killer. Moving on the outside third is Bay Camo. As they race through the lane, that's the Ebony Dragon, Catch the Killer, and Bay Camo. It's going to be the Ebony Dragon. Here the outcome. Catch the Killer up for place with Bay Camo for show.
Oh, I got 159-4. Okay, 159-4.
A mile in 159 4/5.
159-4.
Well, apparently Rosie used up all her luck earlier in the day. We don't know why this horse got away so slowly.
Yeah, passively handled early, but
yeah.
How about another sub 2-minute mile? We did get a snappy mile there.
Isn't that something? We saw some good. And I think the sun wants to come out, by the way.
Perfect timing. We're leaving.
Yeah, the flags are limp, almost limp.
At least we're not getting rained on when we leave here.
Go to the car. Right. The Ebony Dragon, 5th win of the year to go along with the 12 from last year. This horse is now 17 for 33. That's a heck of a win percentage.
It's a very talented horse. 6-figure earner already in his career.
And you're going to get 5-2 if you bet. Otherwise, it was a wet but wonderful day at the races. It was hot, then it was cold, then it was wet, then it was windy. We had it all here today.
Rosie Weaver, training title at Berea, 6 wins.
Easily the training title, but she may not be happy the last 2 races.
No. That's why she came to get her picture after 6.
She may have known. More action tomorrow, folks. If you got a full tank of gas and you want to join us, we'll be at Jefferson, Ohio for the Ashtabula County Fair races. 2 days in a row, actually.
12 o'clock start or 11?
I think you might split the difference. 11:30. Steve will be there making scrambled eggs.
Down the track into the winner's circle, the winners go. Coming from Gibsonburg and Fremont comes number 2, the Ebony Dragon. Owned by Suzanne Bates and Cedar Point Beach Racing. Trained by Ty Bates, the driver, and driven to victory by Logan Eversole. The winner of this race is courtesy of KaiFair.com. Yeah, Matt. Good.
There's your prices. $7 even on the winner.
210, 210, place and show the rest of the way.
All the way. The try is a 2-1 all for $22.40, and the Q,
That's right here,
$10.80.
Logan Eversole and the Ebony Dragon. And the KaiFair.com, the donors of the week. Here are the official placings for race 13 from the top. 1, Catch the Killer was second. Number 2, the Ebony Dragon was the winner. Number 3, Bay Camo was third. Number 4, Parading Fire was sixth. Number 5, Carmen's Oh So Famous was fourth. Number 6, Rock on Beach was fifth. Time of the first quarter was 28 4/5. The half was in 59 2/5. The 3/4 in 129 4/5, with a mile in 159 4/5. 3, 6, 4, 5.
And that concludes our live racing here in Cuyahoga County Fair, Berea, Ohio.
Everyone who's coming out to enjoy the races. Hope you'll be back next year for the 2027 Cuyahoga County Fair and their harness racing program. Attention Horsemen, thanks for all your cooperation here this evening under the kind of trying conditions. We did a good job of getting them out and getting this race program completed. I want to mention that for Napoleon next week, remember we're having a one-day draw. We're drawing for both Tuesday and Wednesday on Saturday, just like they do in the hometown circuit. There'll be a one-day draw.
Are you going to Ashtabula? See you tomorrow.
Tuesday and Wednesday. Again, thanks for racing here this year at the Cuyahoga County Fair. Hope you'll be back next year to race the 2027 Cuyahoga County Fair. Be sure to return your saddle pads to where you picked them up.
That concludes our broadcast. Be sure to join Railbird Bob Roberts tomorrow at Jefferson along with Steve-O. I'm Kenny Livingood. We'll see you at the next one.
Good night.